What is going on, BHB? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Somebody says audio's fine. Somebody says I can hear. All right. Sweet. So what is going on, everybody? Welcome to game 2 of week 2 of the BHB. This is Donnie Dickshot in the booth tonight. We are not going to do any sort of stories tonight. This is going to be legit baseball. Right? Legit. Let's just do some legit baseball. All right, so we have the Rippers coming into town to take on the Colombian Kings. And this will be the starting lineup for the Rippers. You're going to have Charlie Bubblegum, the guy never dies, I swear, leading off, playing in right field. Giancarlo Hammer batting second, playing third base. Benny Rodriguez batting third, playing center field. Jack Schwarbaum's the RBI king, batting in the cleanup spot, playing left field. Easton West batting fifth, playing first base. Dix Inyomata batting sixth, playing second base. Lillian Rosario batting seventh, playing shortstop. Rink Dog down on the squat, batting eighth. And then Will He Do It is going to be the pitcher here for the Rippers. They might be part of the DEA. You never know. Eagle, I don't want you joining the booth regardless. So there you go. So, all right, let's take a look at the lineup here for your Colombian Kings. I am going to be a little bit biased for a second. Odia Muldoon in the leadoff spot, playing right field. Dixie Normus batting second, playing center field. Yayo Montana batting third, playing third base. Aaron Hughes down in the squat, hitting a cleanup. Buck Weaver, the rookie, batting fifth, playing second base. Mark Martin, another rookie, batting sixth, playing first base. Frank Lucas, the generic gangsta, batting seventh, playing left field. Leyland Olaf batting eighth, playing in the shortstop position, another rookie. And then No You, the former Atlanta Ripper himself, moving over to Colombia because he loved the cocaine, is now the starting pitcher for the Kings today. So he will face off against his former team, looking for revenge for putting him in the bullpen all these years. And this is going to be a good night. This is going to be a damn good night here in the BHB. We are live at El Vallejo Stadium. I think that's how you say it. That's what the Miller Lite's telling me. It's going to be El Vallejo. And the Kings are taking the field. And I will say this before the game gets started, there could be some uniform changes for the Kings upcoming here soon. Not going to say what, but there could be. So, all right, so Charlie Bubblegum coming up to the plate here. And we're going to get started with a ball low. And there's a called strike. And that's going to be ball two here. So 2-1 count. And that's going to be fouled out of play. And that's going to be ball three. So full count here to Charlie Bubblegum. And that is going to be fouled off into first base territory. But Mark Martin's going to get over there and get the out. And that's going to bring up Giancarlo Hammer, former Cleveland Steamer. And that's going to be ball one. And that's going to be shot right back up to No You. He's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Benny Rodriguez. That is right, Rapid Raccoon, you trash can digging fool. Some hot dick shot action coming here tonight. And that's going to be just inside, 2-0 count. Swing and a miss, strike one. And that's going to be popped up in the infield. Maybe not. That's actually going to be foul. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. So the Rippers getting nothing. Good start here for the Kings pitching staff. And that is going to bring in Odia Muldoon coming up to the plate here. Leadoff hitter for the Kings. And that's going to be a called strike here by Will He Do It. Will he do it? When he gets two strikes on him, that's when he really comes into play, having that K-man trait. And we're going to see it activated right now. And 1-2 count here. Swing and a miss, strike three call, and down goes Muldoon. So that is going to bring in Dixie Normus. Now, the rumors are true. His dick is enormous. And that's going to be inside ball one. And that's a shot right back up the middle. Almost took Will He Do It's head off, and that's going to be a base hit. The first hit of the night for either team. And that is going to bring in Yayo Montana coming up to the plate. And that's going to be up high, ball one. And that's a call strike here, 1-1 count. And that's going to be a little shot into right field. This could be down. It is down. And not knowing exactly what was going to go on there, and the runner did not go, so that's going to be a force out at second base. And that is going to bring in the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hughes, who's actually been off to a pretty decent start. 3 home runs, if I remember correctly, for the young catcher in his second season. And that's going to be a 1-1 count here with 2 outs, a runner on. And Aaron Hughes is going to take that, and that's a shot deep to right field, but Charlie Bubblegum is there. And that is going to be the end of the inning. So the Kings get 1 hit. Should have really had 2 on with 1 out, but bad base running. And that's going to bring in the RBI king, Jack Schwarbox. Had over 50-some RBIs last season, and he did it all without even the RBI man trait. That's impressive. Quick 2-0 count here from No You, and he's going to get a called strike. And a swing and a miss, 2-2 count here. And that's going to be a shot straight up the middle. That's going to be the first base hit of the night for the Rippers. Just getting past the outstretched arms of Layla Olaf.
The first baseman.
And that's going to bring in East and West. My bad, you have 2 home runs. I was trying to give you credit. There, Aaron Hughes. Trying to give you a little bit of credit. And that's going to be a shot, but that's going to be foul all out of play. And that is going to be popped up behind the dugout, and that will be foul out of play as well. So quick 1-2 count here. And that's going to be ball low, 2-2 count. And that's going to be up high, so full count here. And that is going to be ball 4, and now you got runners on first and second. And that is going to bring up Dix and Yamada. And that is going to be ball 1. And that's a shot deep into left field, opposite field, and that is gone. It just sneaks over the wall. And Dixon Yamada putting 3 runs up here, 391 feet. That barely even cleared. But that's all that matters, is that it clears the wall.
Number 47.
And that is going to bring in Lilian Rosario. So jumping on their former teammate here pretty early in this ball game. 3-0 Rippers lead. And that's going to be a call strike. And that's going to be ball just inside, not outside. And strike 3 call, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Finally getting something going here, and that's going to bring up the 8-hitter, Rink Dog, coming up to the plate. He looked a lot better when he was called Big Al. And that is going to be a strike 1. And that's a shot into left field, and that is going to be an out there by the generic gangster, Frank Lucas. And that is going to bring up the pitcher. Will he do it? 2 outs. And that's going to be a shot right to Buck Weaver, but he will scoop that one up, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So the Rippers getting 3 runs thanks to Dixon Yamada with a 3-run opposite shot. And now that's going to bring up Buck Weaver, who just made that nice little play there. And that is going to be a shot right up the middle, and that's another base hit. So the rookie, Buck Weaver, starting off the inning here with a little base hit, little dribbler up the middle. And that's going to bring in Mark Martin.
Number 15.
And here's the windup, and that's going to be foul out of play by Mark Martin. 0-1 count here. And that's going to be a call strike, so 0-2 here. The rookie trying to just make some contact. 1-2 offer. And, ooh, good eye there by the rookie, 2-2 count. And that's going to be a slow roller right over there to East and West. He will just take that to first base, and that will be the first out while the runner does advance to second. And here comes the generic gangster himself, Frank Lucas, who actually had a pretty good, 1 good game last week against Cabo, where I believe he got 2 hits, if I remember correctly. And that is going to be a shot right at the East and West. Look at the play there by Easton with a dive. And that is going to bring up Laylard Olaf. What a play by East and West. Laylard Olaf, more of a defensive shortstop than anything. trying to work on his game, work on his hitting, and that's when I said defensive. I was full of shit. That's a deep shot, but that will be caught by Charlie Bubblegum. And that is going to end the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, number
So here
16.
comes Charlie Bubblegum. Back at the top of the order here. And that's a shot into deep center field. And that will be caught by Dixie Normus, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 69.
And that's going to bring up Giancarlo Hammer. He's always a dangerous hitter. And that's a slow one right to Layla Olaf. He'll scoop that one up, and that will be the second out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Look at old Hammer with the speed.
That's outside.
And that is going to be just outside, ball one.
No. Strike.
And that is going to be a called strike.
Ball inside.
And that's going to be inside, 3-1 count here.
Take your base.
And ball four, and he walks the batter.
Now batting.
To answer your question, Tyler, no. Mark Martin is actually one of 3 rookies that are playing tonight here on the Kings. Layla Olaf is one, and then Buck Weaver is the other one.
Ball low.
And that's going to be a steal attempt. Aaron Hughes, and that's not going to be good at all, and that's going to be a safe call there by the umpire. Hughes just does not have the arm yet, but I've been seeing him do a lot of rubber band exercises. And that's going to be a shot into left field, and that will be an out there by Frank Lucas. And we are heading to the bottom of the third, 3-0 still.
Now batting.
And No You coming up to the plate. No You in his second appearance, or first at bat. I'm sorry, first appearance. And that's a call strike. The Kings have got to get some hits string together here. Last night got rocked by Freddie Helium, and right now they're not doing very hot against Willie Do It. And that's going to be a slow one right over to Dixon Yamamoto, but he does get it and gets the out in time. And that is going to bring up the top of the order here. Odia Muldoon 0 for 1. And that's going to be a called strike. And that's going to be a shot into right field, but foul out of play.
That's up.
And that is going to be low. And that's going to be foul out of play.
Nope, high.
And that's going to be ball 2. And that is going to be foul.
Ball inside.
Inside, full count here with 1 out. And he walks Odia Muldoon.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And that is going to bring in Dixie Normus up to the plate. And that's going to be a called strike.
That's up.
And that's going to be a steal attempt. And he is safe at second. And so now you got a runner in scoring position with 1 out, and Odia Muldoon, or I'm sorry, Dixie Normus, 1 for 1 here. And that's going to be a slow one right to West, but he will get the second out of the inning, and that will advance the run of the third. So now you got Yayo Montana here coming up with a runner on third. Could try to do some small ball here, but there is 2 outs, so a base hit will score a run. And that's going to be inside low, ball 2. And just outside, so should have the green light here. And 4 straight pitches, and he's going to walk him. And that is going to bring up Aaron Hughes here. Aaron Hughes has been pretty good with the power so far. You got 2 on, 2 outs. This could be an opportunity for the rookie, or for the second-year player, Aaron Hughes. And he's already got an 0-2 count here, though. And that's going to be foul out of play. And he's going to take his time. And that's going to be just high, ball 1. And swing and a miss, strike 3 call. And I don't even know what he was swinging at. That thing was inside. Don't think that was a strike. But what it is going to be the third out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 33. That's inside.
And that is going to bring in Easton West here with a walk. And that is going to be fouled behind the plate. I'm actually going to hop, the stream is kind of going a little weird on me, so I'm going to stop it for a second and come right back. So just hang on. There we go. That's blocked. All right, and that is the single up the middle. And that will be a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop,
And that is going to bring in
number
Lilian
47.
Rosario.
Off the plate.
And that is going to be ball.
That's down. No.
2-0 count.
Ball four. Take your bet.
And that is ball 4.
Now batting.
And
the
now that's going to
catcher,
bring up Rink
number
Dog here, 0 for
33.
1. 2 on, 1 out. No U.
No.
Needs to get a double play ball going here. Infield is in double play depth.
Strike.
And that's going to be a call strike here. 2-1 count. And that's a base hit into right field. Odia Muldoon, he's going to throw it to home. They will not test his arm. And here comes the pitcher. Will he do it? So need to just get something that they can throw to home and prevent the run from scoring. Just a force out at the plate, even if it's a little dribbler right to no U. He needs to go right back to the catcher with. And that's going to be popped up. And that could be unplayable. No, it's not. Just hits the net foul.
Off the plate.
And that's going to be outside. 2-2 count here. And that's a shot into left field. That is down. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to score more than 2. Frank Lucas is going to throw it. They're going to throw it to the home. And that does score 3 runs.
Now batting,
Clears the
right
bases.
fielder,
Will he
number
do it
16.
with a big hit? What a big hit there by Will he do it. Just taking it opposite field, giving him what the pitcher's giving him. And he helps himself out there. And now the Rippers once again with a big lead in this game, 6-0.
Now
And they just got the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring in Giancarlo Hammer. And that is going to be deep and foul out of play.
Low. That's outside.
And that's going to be ball 2. And that's going to be a shot right to Mark Martin, but he will scoop that up, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So the damage was done again. 3 RBIs by the pitcher. Will he do it?
Now batting.
And that's going to bring in Buck Weaver. The Kings just need to get a run so they can at least say they've got a run in this series. So far, they have been completely shut out through 13 innings.
Strike.
And that's going to be a call strike here, 1-2 count.
Inside.
And that's going to be inside, 2-2. And that is going to be popped up. Not very far, maybe 10 feet. And Rink Dog's going to get that.
The first baseman, number
And that's going to bring in Mark Martin. 0 for 1 today. And that is going to be a slow one right to West, but he will scoop that one up. And that will be the 2nd out of the inning. So the generic gangster, Frank Lucas, coming up to the plate.
9.
And that's a shot right to Lilian Rosario, but she'll get that one. And that will be the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down. And the Kings still held to just 2 hits
Now batting,
in this ball
the
game.
center
2 hits.
fielder,
So
number now, pitching,
not good at all. No U being pulled.
24.
That will bring in Lip Blippington. And then George Young is going to come in the double switch for Buck Weaver.
Strike.
And that's going to be a call strike.
Strike.
Lip Blippington scheduled to pitch tomorrow night. And that's a shot into deep center field. That is gone. Solo shot. Solo shot here
Now
by
batting,
Benny
the left
Rodriguez.
fielder, number 12.
And that is going to bring in Jack Schwarbops. And that's going to be a slow one right into center field. That will be a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman,
And that's going to bring in
number
Easton West.
33. Strike.
And that's going to be a call strike.
That's inside.
1-1 count.
Strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And that's going to be foul out of play.
No.
And that's going to be a 2-2 count.
Strike 3. Out.
And strike 3 call. And that is going
Now
to sit
batting,
West
the
down. And that's
second
going to bring in
baseman,
Dixon Yamada.
Number 8.
Had a 3-run shot earlier in the game.
Strike. Ball inside.
He is 2 for 2 tonight. So he has seen the ball quite well. And that's a ball high. 3-1 count here. And has 4 straight balls. And that's going to bring in Lily Rosario. So the pitching for the Kings here have just not been very good today. And that's going to be one right to Bloomington. He's going to take it for a double play ball, but no, Rosario beats it out. So the force out is a second. And that's going to bring in Rink Dog with 2 outs and 2 on. Runners on the corners. And that's going to be a called strike here, so 1-1 count. And that's going to be a called strike here, 1-2 count. And that's going to be right to George Young. He will scoop that one up, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So Laylard Olaf, George Young, and then top of the order coming up.
Shortstop, number 6.
And Laylard Olaf here, he's going to take a strike, and that's going to be 0-1.
That's down.
And there's a call strike, so 1-2 count here. So Olaf 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. So if you are the Kings, that's what you want to see. You want to see runners getting on early. Try to get some collected hits now. And that's going to bring in George Young off the bench. Another generic gangster. And that's going to be a call strike, so quick 0-2 count here. And that's going to be just outside. Will he do it? It's locked in. Only 2 strikeouts though. And that's going to be right off the feet of Will He Do It. But good play there by Dixon Yamada, and that's going to be 1 out. So now you have a runner in scoring position. And that's going to bring in the top of the order for Odium Muldoon. And that's a shot by Muldoon. Deep to right. That is gone. Home run, Odium Muldoon. A 2-run shot, and the Kings won't be shut out, boys and girls. What a shot, 376 feet. He must have went and got the good stash out of the clubhouse. And that's going to bring in Dixie Normus. And that's going to be a called strike. And another called strike. That was a little outside. I'm not really agreeing with the umpire on that one. And that's going to be outside again. So trying to just feed him outside a little bit here. And it seems to have worked because Dixie Normus goes down swinging. And that's going to bring in Yayo Montana. So 2 outs here, nobody on. Yayo Montana up at the plate. And that's going to be high and inside, ball 1. And that's going to be just outside, ball 2. And that's going to be foul out of place. That'll be the first strike of the count here. And that's a shot by Yayo Montana. Deep to center field. That is gone off the board out there. Yayo Montana. He went and found a good stash. Also, 437 feet. He must have been doing bumps while I was calling this game in the bathroom. And that is going to bring up Aaron Hughes. So Freddie Helium, who pitched a really good game last night, now he's back in again. And then Benji Carlson coming in for Rink Dog in the squad. And that's going to be a call strike. So this is a good move by the Rippers, obviously, because, you know, with the entire lineup of mine being right-handed, which sucks. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not pretty. But they are able to get the specialist activated every fucking time. Just like it is right now for Bloomington. And that's going to be ball 1 up high. We're working on that, though. We're working on stuff. That's going to be a call strike here, so 2-1 count. And that's going to be right over the head of Mark Martin, and that's going to be a base hit. Base hit here by the Rippers to start the inning off, and that's going to bring in Charlie Bubblegum. So top of the order, 0 for 3 today for Charlie Bubblegum. And that is just outside. That is going to be just inside. And that's a shot right to Olaf, and that could start the 6-4-3 a double play, but no. Charlie Bubblegum, with all that old man speed, beats it out. And it's just a force out at second.
Strike.
And that is high and tight. Right to Giancarlo Hammer, who's also 0 for 3. And that's going to be ball 1.
Ball inside.
And that's going to be ball 2. And that is just a bit outside. 3-1 count here.
Strike.
And there's a called strike, so a full count here to Giancarlo Hammer. And that's going to be a little roller right to Buck Weaver. George Young, actually. Sorry, I forgot. He got taken out.
The center fielder.
And that's going to bring in Benny Rodriguez, who also hit a home run in this game. Hit a solo shot earlier.
Ball inside.
And that's going to be high and tight. 1-1 count here by Bloomington. And that's going to be foul out of play.
Strike 3.
And swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. So the Rippers getting nothing, and the Kings looking to keep building on the momentum from the 3-run inning earlier. And that's going to bring in Lit Bloopington, who probably will be substituted out for Pablo Escobar. That is right, one of the other generic gangsters, Pablo Escobar, a really well-known leader of the cartel. And that is going to be a 1-1 count here. It's nice to take time out of his busy schedule of whatever to come play. And that is going to be, well, he's, yeah, anyway. So Mark Martin up at the plate. And that is going to be high, ball 1. And that's a called strike here. So 1-1 count, and that's going to be a called strike 2. And strike 3, the batter is out. And that's going to bring up Frank Lucas. So another generic gangster, Frank Lucas here. Once again, the specialist being activated. Of course it is. And that's going to be ball 1. And that's going to be called strike 2 here. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. George Lucas, the generic gangster, says, fuck your specialist. Or Frank Lucas says, fuck your specialist. I got you right here.
Number 6.
With a base hit, and that's going to bring up Laylord Olaf. 1 for 2 today with a single. And that's going to be a call strike, so quick 0-2 count here. And that's going to be fouled off behind the plate, but it looks like Benji will get to that one, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So Donnie Dickshot II is going to come out of the bullpen to pitch here in the 7th. Last night, giving up a 3-run shot. Donnie Dickshot did. So now he's going to have a pretty tough challenge here with Jack Schwarbaum's up at the plate, 2 for 3. Getting a little ass scratching in there before the next pitch, and that's going to be a called strike on that beautiful slider. 2-1 count. And there's a called strike again, so 2-2. And that's going to be a shot right into right field, right in between the first and second baseman, and that will be a base hit. So the Rippers
Number 33.
starting off once again with a base hit, and that's going to bring up East and West. If you're Donnie Dickshot, you're going to try to keep the ball low so you could try to get a ground ball for a double play. But it looks like he's going chest high with everything, which is interesting. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. And it does pay off for him there. What a nasty, nasty pitch there by Donnie Dickshot II. And that's going to bring in Dixon Yamada, 2 for 2 with a home run today. And that is going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be a call strike. And ball 1. And swing and a miss, strike 3 call.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Strike 3. Batter is out, and that's going to bring up Lilian Rosario. And there's a call strike. Aaron Hughes gets a good jump on it, and that's going to be the first pickoff. That might be the first time that Aaron Hughes has picked anybody off. What a great throw. Good jump there by the catcher. And that is going to bring up George Young.
That's inside.
And it's going to be an 0-1 count. And George Young, look at this little base hit there by another generic gangster. And that is going to be a base hit to start off the inning. And that's going to bring up Odie and Muldoon. 1 for 2. With a home run. He does have that 2-run shot from earlier. And that's going to be low, ball 1. And just inside, but that will be called strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Muldoon's going to go sit down. And that's going to bring up Dixie Normus, 1 for 3 today with an RBI. Or 1 for 3 today, sorry, with a single. God, I couldn't read that correctly. And that's going to be inside or outside, ball 1. Outside again, ball 2. And that's going to be a called strike, 2-1 count.
That's inside.
And that's going to be 3-1 count. So Dixie Normus will probably have the green light here. And he does swing. That is going to be popped up right to the first baseman. I mean, he didn't even have to move. West didn't even have to move at all. He just looked up, and the ball came right to him. And that's going to bring up Yayo Montana. Yayo with a solo shot earlier in his last at bat. And that is going to be just inside, but he fouls it off. And that is going to be low, ball 1. And it's a 2-2 count. And that's going to be fouled off, out of play. And that's going to be a shot into left field, but foul, out of play again. So Yayo trying to keep this at bat going. And now he's got it to a full count here. And it looked like a steal situation, trying to be a hit and run, but Trey Helium with a kind of a wicked-looking curveball there. And that's going to walk and bring up Aaron Hughes. Hughes with an opportunity. Ball 1. And that's a shot right past. Oh, look at Freddie Helium diving off the mound to get the third out of the inning. What a play there by Freddie Helium. And that is going to bring up Donnie Dickshot the second here on the mound. William Rosario, who was at the plate, but then the great pickoff by Aaron Hughes. So now she's back up at the plate again. That is going to be foul, out of play. And that's going to be ball 1.
That's inside.
And that's going to be ball 2. And that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2. And that's going to be foul, out of play. And that is low, ball 3. And that is going to be foul, out of play again. And that is going to be ball 4. The batter is walked, so Rosario is going to get to take her base. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Freddie Helium. You can't worry about him, but Al Newman is going to come in to pinch hit. And that's going to be high, ball 1. And that's going to be a shot right to Olaf, and that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play by the Kings. And that's going to be 2 away, and Benji Carlson is coming up to the plate here in the 9th spot. And that's going to be just outside, ball 1. And that's going to be low and away, ball 2. There's a called strike there. And that's another called strike. And here's the pitch, and swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will end the inning. So Dick Nanigans is going to come in as a relief pitcher. Donnie Dickshot will probably, I would imagine, get pinch hit here. And Miguel Gallardo is going to come in. It looks like if a cartel member and Kevin Chumbawamba made love and had a baby, that's what Miguel Gallardo looks like. That's going to be a 1-2 count. 2-2 count. And that's going to be a full count here. And Gallardo's going to hit that right to Rosario, and she'll scoop it up. That will be the first out of the inning. So here comes Mark Martin up at the plate. And that's going to be low and outside, ball 1. And that's a shot by Mark Martin deep to right field. That is going to hook around the pole, and that is gone. That thing twirled around the pole like Darla during Saturday night time, baby. Solo shot there by Mark Martin, and now it's going to be 7-4. And that's going to bring in the generic gangster, Frank Lucas, who's 1 for 3. And that's going to be ball 2. 3-0 count. And that's a call strike, 3-1. And there's another strike, so full count here. And strike 3 call, and the umpire giving it to Dick Nanigans. Interesting call there. That looked just a little bit outside, but what am I going to say? And Laylord Olaf, again, right back up the middle, slow rolling base hit. Good piece of hitting there by Laylord Olaf, and that's going to bring in George Young. I think that the Kings have pretty much used up their bench. So I don't foresee anybody else really coming in to pinch hit here. And that's going to be just outside, ball 3. So 3-1 count. And there's a call strike. So a full count here, 2 outs, 1 on. Hit and run situation, but that was going to be a walk. And that is going to bring up the top of the order here. Odie and Muldoon, 1 for 3 with a walk, 2 RBIs. Muldoon, 1 swing of the bat. If he does it again, this will tie the game here in the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be foul out of play. Hannigan's trying to rest, and that's going to be a call strike there. And that is going to be a foul ball, and it looks like they got lucky with that one, as East and West will be able to get to it, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So Mario Kano is going to come in and probably finish out here, because this is the top of the 9th. And we are going to be at the top of the order for the Rippers. And that's going to be a called strike. And there's a ball outside. That is going to be 2-0 count. And that's going to be called strike. 2-2. And that's going to be right back to Kano, but he will scoop that one up, and that will be the 1st out of the inning. And that is going to bring in Giancarlo Hammer. And that is going to be outside, ball 1. And a called strike. There's a 2-1 count. There's a called strike again. And that's going to be a hit, and that's going to look like it's going to go right over there to Laylord Olaf, and he will scoop that one up. That'll be the 2nd out of the inning, and that will bring up Benny Rodriguez. And that's going to be a hit right back up there, and that's going to be a base hit just past the outstretched arms of Laylord Olaf.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 12.
And that will bring up Jack Schwarbombs. And there's a pickoff move, but he will be safe. And that's going to be ball 1. And that's a shot into right field. That will get down for a base hit. Odie and Muldoon trying to throw it to third base, and oh, what a close play there. At third base, but he was called safe. And that's going to bring up East and West. West a little tense. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk. And that's going to be called 2-0 count. Quick 3-0 count here, and you don't want to walk him. And he gives him a pitch to hit, but he does foul it off. So 3-1 count here. He's going to have to give him another one. And he does not, and that is going to load the bases for Dixon Yomutta. 2 for 3 today with a single, a home run, 3 RBIs on that 3-run shot earlier in the game.
Ball inside.
And that's going to be a 1-1 count here. And that's a shot, and that's going to be fair ball right down to first base line. That is going to score 1. That is going to score 2. And they're going to hold the runner there at third, and it's a 9-4 lead here at the top of the 9th. And Rosario, there's a steal attempt there, and that will be safe. And now you've got runners in scoring position, runners on second and third. A shot in the outfield could be 2 runs again. And it's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be low, 2-2 count. And that is just inside, 3-2 count. And that is going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be a shot right in between first and third. Look at Laylord Olaf just stretching. He does not get the out, but what a good play there to save a run. And that's going to be a called strike. Dick Nanigan's up at the plate. And that's going to be right to Yayo Montana. He's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So the Rippers getting 3 more like they needed them anyway. And that's going to bring up Dixie Norma. So 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up. Dick Nanigan staying in the game. And that's going to be swing and a miss, strike 1. 3 outs away from a win. And that's going to be a shot right up the middle, base hit for Dixie Normus.
Now batting.
And that's going to bring up Yayo Montana.
Number 33. Strike.
And that's going to be a called strike there by Yayo Montana.
No.
Up high there, 1-1 count.
Inside.
2-1 count here.
That's inside.
And a 3-1. He's going to get the green light. And that's going to be ball 4. So right now, the Kings are in a pretty good situation here. Nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth.
75.
And you have Aaron Hughes coming to the plate. And that's going to be a shot right. And that's, just about 6 inches foul. And that's going to be popped up. Not a good swing. Not even close to being a good swing. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Mario Kano coming to the plate. I doubt. And Billy No Hits is going to come in. Forgot Billy No Hits was on the bench. And that is going to be foul out of play.
Ball inside.
That's what they called you in high school? Well, there you go, buddy. 6 inches foul. It's a good nickname to have. 2-2 count. And that's going to be a shot right up the middle. Base hit. And the runner is going to hold it third. And now, all of a sudden, here you are, bases loaded, and Mark Martin, who hit the wraparound shot, but that's going to bring in Phil Ick. Good call here by Freddie Helium in the bottom of the ninth. Bring in the guy that has a specialist trait.
That's inside.
Good call there. Good managing skills by Freddie Helium. And swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring in the generic gangster, Frank Lucas. Last shot. Strike 1 call.
Ball inside.
And that is going to be a called strike. And strike 3, and what kind of shit is this? By the umpire, the Rippers take the victory in a 2-0 series lead with a score of 10-4. The Kings putting up a valiant effort there, but it just wasn't enough. 10-4, 13 hits for the Rippers. Let's take a look at the stats here. Vinny Rodriguez, 2 for 4 with a home run. Dix Inyomata, probably the player of the game, 3 for 4 with a home run. 5 runs batted in for Dix Inyomata. Good game there by Dix. Looking at the other side here, Dixie Normus 2 for 5. Odia Muldoon 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. And Layla Olaf 2 for 4 in his ball game as well. So not a lot of offense here for the young offense of the Kings. This is a very young offense who's still building, so we will see some good things down the road from them. Freddie Helium getting the win in relief. 2 and a third inning pitch, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, no U, 4 innings in a loss, 5 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, and a strikeout. So good game here by the Atlanta Rippers. A lot of offense for them. They're rolling right through these Kings right now. The Kings, like I said, normally they're a little bit built on pitching and not really working for them against the Rippers here. Dixon Yomata, the player of the game for obvious reasons, 3 for 4, 5 RBIs, 2 runs, and a stolen base. Yayo Montana, second in that player voting, 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. Had some pretty good plays at third base as well. And then Benny Rodriguez, 2 for 4 with a home run and a run batted in. So there you go. And that will be the first game of the night. Looking forward to the next game, as that is going to be the Manitoba Moose and the Dallas Rough Riders. And should be a pretty good ball game. The Moose coming in hot. But I mean, the Rough Riders did take game 1, 2-0. You know, Kendrick Bradley went 3 for 5 in that ball game, if I remember correctly. Dangley Sack went 2 for 4, but Outlaw Owens, they've been getting a lot of power out of these guys that they just acquired. So, should be pretty interesting. to see what they do in this ballgame. See if Manitoba can hold them down. So we're going to be flying in the jet out to Founders Field for this game. Beautiful Founders Field. And we are going to take a look here at the starting lineup. The Battle Royales are always rigged, Eagle. Doesn't matter what happens. They're just... But here's the starting lineup for the Manitoba Moose. Kendrick Bradley going to be leading off for the Moose, batting first, playing second base. Donnie Danks batting second, playing third base. David Leathers down in the squat, batting third. Dangley Sack batting fourth, playing left field. Nicholas Orinoco batting fifth, playing shortstop. Russ Perry batting sixth, playing right field. Bear Alonzo batting seventh, playing first base. Christian, I'm not even going to fucking try it, batting eighth in center field. And Baker Martinez is on the mound today for the Moose. Moose, you got to name all your generics, bro. You got to name them. Tom Pooter. Tom Pooter. Got to name your generics, guys. And let's look at the other side here in a minute. No, I said Founders Field, not Pounders Field. Now, if you want to go to Pound Town, I mean, that's fine. But here's the lineup for the Rough Riders. Outlaw Owens leading off, playing left field. Paps Bear Hatman, the Santa Claus, coming down from the North Pole to play shortstop tonight, batting second. Wes Connors batting third, playing right field. Dick Slap Tallywhack batting fourth, playing second base. Devin Anthony batting fifth, playing first base. Deacon Nickens batting sixth, playing center field. Pena down in the squat, or no, he's not. God, I can't read. Pena batting seventh, playing third base. Johnny Dickshot, fuck, I gotta call this game with the wheat nut, with Lizzie the Lot Lizards. I mean, that's her mom. Ugh, man, batting eighth, playing pitcher, and then I Am Snowball down on the squat, batting ninth for the Rough Riders. Man, the Lot Lizard's son has arrived. Whew. So we are going now I'm going to have to start calling it Pounders Field. That'd be like a name for Darla's baseball diamond, Pounder Field. And the Rough Riders will be taking the field here, speaking of the field, and walking out in their nice looking uniforms, and that's going to bring up the Kendrick Bradley here to lead things off for Dallas here, and that's going to be a shot right to Dick Slap Tallywhack early on, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. Here comes Donnie Danks, and that's going to be slow roll foul out of play. Just a bit outside, 1-1 count. 2-1 count here. 2-2. And that's going to be right to Devin Anthony. He's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, number 11.
And that's going to be deep into right field, and that will be the third out of the inning. So Johnny Dickshot getting through that part of the lineup here. Fun fact for everybody, Johnny Dickshot had to have corrective shoes when he was a kid. His mother couldn't pay, so she had to do what she had to do, according to my father. Lonnie Dickshot, the greatest Dickshot of all. And that is going to bring up Outlaw Owens, 3-1 count here. And that is going to be a walk issued here by Martinez early on. That's going to bring in Paps Bear Hatman.
Number 69.
And that's a called strike, 0-1 count. Quick 0-2 here, and the K-Man is activated for Baker Martinez. And that is just outside. And that is a shot right in the right field, but that's going to be foul. That was about 12 inches foul. Freddie was 6 inches foul, but that was a foot foul. And that's going to be out number 1. Wes Connors coming up to the plate.
Number
coming over here from Miami. And that's going to be a called strike. I don't blame anybody leaving Miami. I mean, shit, you have to be teammates of Eagle Mondavi. 2-2 count. And that's going to be a shot. That is deep up in the upper deck, but it's going to be foul. And that's going to be ball 3. So 3-2 count. And that is going to be ball 4. Another walk by Martinez. 2 straight walks. Or not 2 straight, but 2 walks in this inning. And that is going to bring in Dick Slap Tallywhack. And that's a shot by Tallywhack. Deep to right field. That is gone. That's in the pines. Low ball appraisals. He was that close because a lucky fan would have actually gotten their balls checked. Gotten a hernia check if they would have hit the sign. And it just so happens to be Dick Slap Tallywhack with a 3-run shot here in the first inning, and the Rough Riders going up early, 3-0. And that's going to be ball 4. Martinez has walked 3 guys this inning, and he's given up a 3-run shot. So very, very rocky start, and he almost takes out Deacon Nickens. And that's going to be a shot, but right to Danks, and what a great play by Donnie Danks to help his pitcher out. And that's going to bring up Alpheus Pena. I can't even say that right. And that's going to be low, ball 1. You are correct, Merle. That's not just a bulge in your trousers. That is Dick's shot in the booth, my friend. And that's going to be 3 runs here in the bottom of the first. The Rough Riders jumping out early. And that's going to bring up Dangly Sack. See, I can't even say it now. And that's a shot straight up the middle. Base hit by Deacon Nicker. God. I'm telling you, I am thrown off tonight. Like, totally thrown off. Nicholas Orinoco up at the plate. And that's going to be swinging him at strike 1. And that's going to be just inside, but that is going to be called a strike on that nice slider. And that's going to be a foul out of play. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. And that's a high and behind the plate. And it looks like Snowball is going to get to that one, and that will be the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Russ Perry. And that is going to be just outside, ball 1. And that's going to be a steal attempt, and that is a pickoff right there. Beautiful throw there by Snowball to get the second out of the inning. And that's going to be foul out of play. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. So the Moose coming up with nothing again. And that's going to bring up the bottom of the order here. Johnny Dickshot coming up to the plate. The weak nut, Johnny Dickshot. And that's going to be a slow one right to Bradley. Actually, it's not that slow, but that would be the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Ian Snowball. And that's going to be a called ball. And that's going to be a little blooper into left field. That might get down. No, look at the play there by Gleasack. Look at the play by Dangly Sack. Sliding to make that catch. Beautiful play there. And that's going to be ball 1. And there's a called strike here. 1-1 count to Outlaw Owens, who was walked the first time. That is going to be foul out of play. And sweeping little slider there. I'm guessing it's a slider. And that was going to be a walk. So Outlaw Owens again taking a walk.
Number 69.
And that is going to be called ball. So 1-0 count. And that's a shot by the Santa. Still in the infield. That should do it for the inning here. And Orinoco is going to make the catch. Nothing coming across for the Rough Riders in that inning. And that is going to bring in
Now batting, the first
Bear Alonso
baseman, number
coming up
20.
here. So the bottom of the order for the man moose. God, seriously, I'm telling you, I am just way off tonight. The moose, Jesus. 3-0 count here to Bear Alonso. That's a called strike, so 3-1. Coming back from the dead here, 3-2 count here for Johnny Dickshot. And that's going to be a right to Tallywhack, and he will get the first out
Now batting,
of the
center
inning.
fielder,
And that's going to bring up,
number 55.
I got to try this, Bakagalupi? Is it Bakagalupi? Tell me if I'm wrong or right. Bakagalupi, that's what I'm going. And that's going to be a call strike, 2-2 count. And that is going to be called strike 3 at 100 mile an hour on the gun for Johnny Dickshot. And that is going to bring up Baker Martinez, and that's going to be right to Pena. Scoop it up. That is going to be the third out of the inning. So good inning there by Johnny Dickshot. The Moose so far with just one hit. So do the Rough Riders, but that one hit was a 3-run shot. So Wes Connors coming up to the plate. And that is going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be just inside, ball 2. And that's going to be foul out of play. So the count is now even 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. If you're Baker Martinez in this game right now, that's actually what you needed. You needed that strikeout because you have not been able to shut down this offense yet. That was a good strikeout by Baker Martinez. And that is going to be outside, ball 1. And strike 3 call, another strikeout by Baker Martinez, and now he's starting to feel it. This is like when Gordo was in dodgeball when he was the last guy and he was down like a 5-1. Did the old double switcheroo. And it's going to be swing and a miss, strike 3. He strikes out 3 players in this inning. So great inning there by Baker Martinez. That is just what you need if you're the Moose. You are still very much in this ballgame. Even though Johnny Dickshot has been locked in, you are still in this ballgame after that beautiful inning by Martinez. And speaking of being in this game, that's a shot deep to center field. Nickens going back. And that is gone. That is a solo shot. 428 feet to deep center field by Kendrick Bradley.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And that's going to bring in Donnie Danks. So there you go. No shutout tonight here. And that's going to be one right to Devin Anthony. He's going to run over to first base and make the play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 11.
And that's going to bring in David Leathers, 0 for 1 today. This is a really good matchup here, hitter versus pitcher. Dickshot versus Leathers. Leathers, one of the best up-and-coming players in this league. 2-2 count. And as we foul, and that is going to be out of play. And that is going to be called strike 3, and Dickshot with another one. And that's going to bring in Dangly Sack. And that's going to be called strike here to Gleasack. And that is just past the diving Johnny Dickshot. Habs Bear Hatman trying to get to it, but that was going to be called safe. That is going to bring in Nicholas Moore. And that's going to be missed. Playing snowball, when you're a catcher, you just can't reach over and try to get those fastballs like that. Johnny Dickshot can hit 100 mile an hour on the gun. You got to make a play. And look at this. Speaking of trying to make a play, 2 straight plays here. Devin Anthony missing the dive, hitting off of his chest, letting the Moose score, and now all of a sudden you have a pretty good ball game. 3-2 Rough Rider lead. But when you're a catcher, you can't just outstretch like that. You got to be able to duck down. You got to be able to basically dive down and then slide over. Right? That's what you got to do. You got to be able to, you got the chest protection there for a reason, kid. Use it. And what a play. That would have actually been the third out if Pena would have
The
actually
first
caught the ball.
base
So
hitter,
right now,
number 20.
the Rough Riders are just making all kinds of mistakes here in the top of the fourth. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Johnny Dickshot's going to have to get himself composed here and get a strikeout to end this inning. And that's going to be foul out of play. Bear Alonso's seeing the ball really well right now. That was foul out of play. And that's going to be right to Paps Bear Hatman. You know what he's going to do. He's going to scoop that one up and make the third out of the inning. But 2 runs in that inning, just silly errors. Just silly, right? I mean, the catcher has to be able to, like I said, hit the dirt and slide over, right? Use that chest and knee protection. Stop the ball at all costs. And then Devin Anthony right after that, just, trying to make a diving effort, just misses it. And then all of a sudden now you have 2 runs on the board. So Alcides Pena coming up to the plate here. And that's going to be into right field. Looks like that will be playable. Russ Perry will get to it, and that will be the second out of the inning. So Johnny Dickshot coming up to the plate here. 0 for 1 today for Dickshot. And that's a called strike here by Martinez. And that's right to Danks. He's going to scoop that one up. That will be the third out of the inning. So the Rough Riders, quick work here for Baker Martinez, and that's going to bring up the bottom of the order for the Moose.
The center fielder, number 55.
And that's going to bring up I can't even say it. Bacagalupi. I can't even say it right. I'm not even going to try. Christian Bags. How about we just call him Christian Bags? Christian Bags, 2 for 1. 2-2 here. 3-2 count. Full count here. And that's going to be foul on the right-hand side. And that is going to be ball 4 and leading the inning off of the walk. That's what you want to see if you're the Moose. Here comes Baker Martinez. I would imagine he's going to lay down a sacrifice here. He's going to try to lay down a sacrifice. Johnny Dickshot probably going to throw the heat. Try to make him pop up that bunt. And beautiful bunt there. Beautiful bunt by Baker Martinez. Almost beats it out due to the fact that Dickshot took a different angle. Took a bad angle on him. Just, man, I'm telling you, that could have been costly. Just little errors, one after another here for the Rough Riders. And that's going to be right to Tallywhack. He's going to scoop that one up. That'll be the second out of the inning, but it will advance the run to the third. So Donnie Danks, any sort of base hit will score a run here and tie the ball game here in the top of the fifth. And there's the offer, 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Danks is not an easy out to get. He will make you work. And that's going to be ball 2. And that's going to be foul out of play. 2-2 count. 2 outs. Here at beautiful Founders Field on a beautiful Tuesday night. And that is a called strike 3. Beautiful pitch there by Dickshot. And that's going to end the inning. So a threat was on third base, but they were not able to capitalize, and that's going to bring up I Am Snowball. Then we'll be back up at the top of the order. And as we popped up into right field, looks like Perry, well, nope, actually it's going to be called off. And Kendrick Bradley's going to get to that one. That will be the first out of the inning. So here we are at the top of the inning. Outlaw Owens coming up to the plate. And that is going to be called ball. Oh, 3-1 count. 3-1 count. And that's going to be foul out of play. And as we popped up into right field, Russ Perry will get to that one. It's actually the first time that Owens actually connected on something. He's been walked twice. So that will bring up the Santa Claus, Paps Bear Hatman. Coming up to the plate inside. 1-1 count. 2-1 count here. That's a 3-1 count. And that is going to be ball 4. So Santa getting a walk. Getting a free pass. And that's going to be Wes Connors, 0 for 1 with a walk today. And that's going to be a called strike. And that's going to be a 2-1 count here. 3-1 count. Wes Connors probably has the green light. And that's going to be ball 4. So Martinez, once again, he's got to have like 6-7 walks.
Now pitching, number 61.
He had 6 walks today, and that's going to bring up Tavea. And I probably butchered that too. But Tavea, 2-0 count, 2 outs, 2 on. And there's a call strike. And that's going to be into right field. That's a base hit. That's going to be in the gap. That is going to hit the wall. That is going to score a run for the Rough Riders. Good throw there to hold the runner at third. And now the Rough Riders now 4-2 lead. And that's going to be a shot by Devin Anthony deep into right field, but Russ Perry's going to get to that one. And that should be it. The Rough Riders do get a little run there, a little support. And that is going to bring up the heart of the order for the Moose, the 3-4-5 hitters for Johnny Dickshot. Dickshot looking pretty good so far here. 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. I'm pretty sure he's got about 2 or 3 strikeouts. Just doesn't show it right now. And that is going to be a 1-1 count. And just low and outside. And there's a 2-2 count here. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's ball 3. And as we popped up into foul territory. Foul out of play. And that's going to be a shot into right field that will get down for a base hit. That will be a double and maybe even a triple if Wes Connors can't get to it. But Wes Connors with a pretty good arm.
Now batting the left fielder.
Not really there.
Number 7.
Didn't show that arm, that's for damn sure. Dangly Sack coming up to the plate. And that's a shot into the gap. That is deep, actually. That is gone. Dangly Sack with a 2-run shot here, and the Moose have just tied the ball game. 447 feet later. What a shot.
Now batting the shortstop.
And then the
number now pitching. Number 55
is going to come into the ball game. 4 earned runs for Johnny Dickshot. Doesn't show the strikeouts. I'm pretty sure he had about 3 or 4. Maybe even more than that. I'm not sure. He might have gotten the save. And that's a pop-up into shallow right field, but it looks like Tallywhack's going to run all the way out there and get it himself.
Now batting the right
and that is going to bring up Russ Perry. So the Moose fighting back here. Tie ball game. But right now they got to deal with Dutch Armstrong. And that's a quick 3-0 count. Russ Perry probably just going to sit there and try to get at least 2 pitches out of him. Probably won't even swing at this one either. He does not. Don't blame him. And that's going to be a walk.
Now batting the first baseman, number 20.
So that is going to bring in Bear Alonso. He's going to come to at bat. 2-0 count here. And that's going to be a call strike. That is going to be just inside, 3-1 count. And that's going to be just, ooh, what a play by Tallywhack. Saves it from probably the runner advancing to third. And that's going to bring up Christian Banks. I'm not calling him anything. Okay. And that's going to be a shot in the right field. That's going to get down. That's going to score a run. Good piece of hitting there. And just bobbling the ball. Everybody just seems to be bobbling the ball in this for the Rough Riders today. It's almost like as if maybe they made their way to Columbia and found the stash. I don't know. We'll see. 5-4. Moose take the lead. And trying to get caught in a double steal. Not really the best situation there. Not really sure why he tried to do a double steal there. Kind of an interesting call by the Moose. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that could be a little base hit here. That could get down. And no, what a slide by Wes Connors. Them two almost scissored. They were that close to just scissoring. Like, that was amazing. I'm watching the replay right now. I'm sure somebody just shit their pants. I know I did. And I wasn't even in there. Man, that was close. And Deacon Nickens coming up here. 3-0 count here. Nickens is probably just going to let him try to pitch 2 straight to him. And that's going to be ball 4. He is going to take his base.
Number 14.
And that's going to be a call strike. And that's going to be ball 1. So 1-1 count. 1-2 count here. 1 on. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. That is going to bring up the pitcher here, Dutch Armstrong. And Shaquille Oatmeal, nice, is up at the plate. And that's going to be a low, ball 1. And that could be a 4-6-3 double play, but no, they are actually just going to go for the easy out there. And that's going to bring in Ian Snowball. So Snowball at the plate. And that's going to be a call strike to Snowball. 1-1 count. And that's going to be a 2-1 count. And that, wow! Holy shitballs. Second shot. What a hit. Holy crap. I am Snowball. What is up, buddy? Holy shit. That that had to have like 130 mile an hour exit velocity. Because that thing was out of here quicker than I'm not even going to go into how fast I am. But that was pretty fast. And that's going to be ball 4. I swear Owens just gets walked every time he's up at the plate. That is 3 walks today. Yeah, that was double-decker murder. And I got to tell you, normally the double-deckers that I am used to seeing are not anywhere near that fast. So Goomba Morris is gonna come in now into relief. So now it's a 6-5 ball game. The Rough Riders taking the lead. And that's gonna bring up the top of the order here. Kendrick Bradley, who does have a solo shot there. And that's gonna be ball 1. That's a 2-1 count. And that's going to be a ground ball right to Dick Slap Tallywhack. And that will be the first out of the inning. So Donnie Danks coming up here 0 for 3. And that's going to be just outside. Call strike there, 98 mile an hour off the gun. And that's going to be outside ball 3. So 3-1 count. And that is ball 4. Try to get that fastball to be a strike there, but just a little too low. And that's going to bring in David Leathers, 1 for 3 with a double. And that's going to be high and tight, ball 1. Just a bit outside, ball 2. And 3-0 count here, so Leathers is going to make him pitch. That's a strike 1, triple digits on the gun. And that's going to be right to Bear Hatman. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play there by the Rough Riders, and that's going to end the inning. So we are here in the 7th inning stretch. No, Pseudo Nakai, I am not going to sing the national anthem. That is Patty Mills' job to sing the national anthem. Patty Mills, a.k.a. Little Bitch. He got his name changed today. So congratulations to Patty. You know what? Kudos to you, man. Like, you completed the task. If people remember, he had to sing the national anthem and keep his name as Little Bitch for a period of time. I actually thought I lifted this at the beginning of the season, but apparently he didn't change it. So he's Patty. So you're absolutely right. So he's Patty. That's what I said. So, all right. Andy Young coming into relief here for the Moose and pitching 3 straight balls to Wes Connors, and that's going to be ball 4. So he has been walked 3 times in this ball game. So a lot of walks issued here by the Moose. And that is going to bring up a Dick Slap Tallywhack, 2 for 3 with a home run and 4 runs batted in today. And that's going to be a call strike, 2-1 count. And that's going to be foul out of play. Looked like it may have fouled off his foot. And that is going to be called strike 3 at the letters. And that is going to bring up Devin Anthony here with 2 outs. And there's a steal attempt. Actually, it's going to be a hit and run. Doesn't matter. Almost made that work. But that is going to be nothing, and that's going to bring moving up to the top of the 8th here. The Moose trying to get that run back. 6-5, Rough Riders lead. And that's a shot, but foul out of play. And that's going to be ball 1. And that's going to be foul out of play again. So 1-2 count here. Dangley sack, 3 for 3. Home run, 2 singles, 2 RBIs today. And that's going to be shot, but hit right at Pena, and he's going to make the catch. And that's going to be the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Nicholas Orinoco, 1 for 3. And as we popped up right at the pitcher mound. And that's going to be the second out of the inning for Goomba Morris. That is going to bring in Russ Perry up at the plate. And that's going to be a called strike. And as we foul out of play. And strike 3 call, and that is going to end the inning. Russ Perry goes down looking. We are moving it to the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to bring in Deacon Nickens. And that is going to be 1 ball. And that's going to be a 2-1 count. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. Andy Young with a strikeout.
Number 14.
And that is going to be a slow one right to Nicholas Orinoco, and that's going to be scooped up, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that is going to bring up Goomba Morris here to pitch, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 1 call. And that's a quick 0-2 count here. And that is going to be fouled out of play. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning as well. So we move it to the top of the 9th. The Moose have 1 chance to get 1 run. And they are going to have to do it. And then it's going to bring in Bear Alonso here. That's a shot right over. And look at the play by Tallywhack. Good play there by Dick Slap Tallywhack to save a base hit. Beautiful, beautiful jump there. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be popped up right behind the second base. Actually, it might be right at second base, but Barrett Hatman's going to call it off. That will be the second out of the inning. Tom Peter is going to come in here to relief. Tom Peter. And that's going to be strike, so 1-1 count here to Tom Peter. And that's going to be ball free. Andy Young, I swear you're going to hit a home run, man. I was going to say it. They messed up, man. They messed up. And Computer takes a walk. That's all you really want. And you're a generic gangster. And that's going to bring up Kendrick Bradley. Kendrick Bradley does have a home run already in this game. And that's going to be inside. 2-0 count. Strike call here, 2-1. And that's going to be popped up, a foul out of play. Down to his last strike. And that's a slow one right to Bear Hatman. He's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the third out. And that will do it. The Rough Riders pull away in this one thanks to a 2-run 6th inning that helped take the lead. And the Rough Riders taking a 2-0 series lead. And let's take a look at some of the stats here. Dick Slap Tallywhack, 2 for 4 with a home run and 4 runs batted in. That is probably my player of the game, I would imagine. Other side, Dangly Sack, 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Good day of hitting there by Gleasack. Kendrick Bradley had a solo shot. You're good. You can move. Johnny Dickshot, 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts today. Does not get a decision. Dutch Armstrong actually gets the win. Guba Morris gets a save in 3 innings. It's always odd that they give out 3 inning saves. And Tavea getting the loss here. Inning and 2/3, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, 2s all across the board. Andy Young, congratulations, buddy. You get +1 points for 3 strikeouts. And the player of the game, Dick Slap Tallywhack, 2 for 4 with a home run, 4 runs batted in today for the Rough Riders. Dangly Sack, those are the 2 people we pointed out. Snowball did have a really good game. Snowball cranked that one that just, Jesus, like he put a whole bunch of snow behind it. And that is going to be the end of this game. So, moving on to game 3. I am going to get a drink. I will be right back here in a second, which the fridge is literally 5 feet behind me, and I will get a beer. So I'll be right back. There we go. All right. Feeling good now. Oh, look. Hang on a minute. See, Dick Shot still in there. Could I get my first ever Battle Royale win? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. No! It never happens. Fraud. 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 All right. Let's get into some hot BHB action. Not as hot as hot yoga with Darla, but it's going to be pretty close. Let's look at the batting lineup here. Eagle Mondavi. God, this guy needs to retire. Batting first, playing shortstop. Daryl Strawberry batting second, playing right field. Anthony Layton batting third, playing third base. Teddy Lambert in the cleanup spot, playing first base. Vinny D batting fifth, playing center field. Hank Falco batting sixth, playing left field. Valkyrie, I guess. Down in the squat, hitting seventh. Edgar Hamilton batting eighth in the pitchers. And Stanley Nuts, right? I think it's Stanley Nuts. Batting ninth, playing second base. So the usual lineup with the pitcher in the A spot here for the Knights. All the spices are on the bench. At least you guys have your generics named. I appreciate that. Makes it better than calling computer. Stinky Nuts. That's what it is. My bad. Stanley Nuts would have been better, I think. But Stinky Nuts is good. Let's take a look at the lineup here for the Area 51 Aliens. Spud Perkins in the leadoff spot, playing second base. Mr. Hugo playing short. Wait, have I just missed this the whole time where Hugo plays shortstop now? Holy shit. Like, that threw me off. Gunny McGuire batting third, playing center field. Dixie between her legs, Dixie between her legs. God, I can't say that. Batting fourth in the cleanup spot, down in the squat. Batting fifth, Doug Britton playing left field. Batting sixth, the old man Tom Krieg playing third base. Baracus Rex in seventh, playing first base. Stone O'Brien's going to be the pitcher today, hitting in the eighth spot. And John E. Rocker batting ninth and playing right field. I got to ask him about Hugo at short. That's just crazy. Just crazy. And we are going to be live at the Motor Yard here in Area 51. You're not supposed to see the Motor Yard ballpark Area 51 because nobody's supposed to be at Area 51, right? How the fuck they have a crowd? It has to be outside of the place, right? Or they have just like some secret bunker that you could go and play in. Like I gotta have these answers. Johnny Rocker, reach out to me. Tell me how this works.
Number 88.
We raided Area 51, and all of a sudden now we can play there. Just crazy. Speaking of old fucks that won't go away, Eagle Mondavi over the plate. 2-1 count. And that's going to be a shot into left center field. That is going to be down. That is going to be extra bases. And Eagle Mondavi with a leadoff double here. And why do you have to just tell me to go eat one of those? Like, no, dude. I know that would satisfy your hunger, but no. Darryl Strawberry at the plate, a former Rough Rider. I still will always remember Darryl Strawberry with the beautiful throw last season to beat the Area 51. Well, it used to be the Jokers in the play-in game. Just a phenomenal throw. That play will go down in history. And there's a pickoff attempt, but it'll be safe. The old man gets back. And that's going to be in the right field. That's going to be down. That's going to be a base hit. Johnny Rocker's got a pretty good arm. Let's see if he gets it there. And that's going to be safe at the plate. Eagle Mondavi.
First baseman, number 14.
And that is going to bring up Teddy Lambert. Eagle Mondavi, even the homeless can move a little bit there because he looks like a fucking homeless guy underneath the bridge. Paid $5 to see his old lady's titty. 2-1 count here. And that's going to be inside, 3-1 count. Swing and a miss. Strike. Was that a strike 3 call? No, it was not. Sorry. Full count. And swing and a miss. That's a strike 3. And Stone O'Brien gets a strikeout here.
Number 12.
And that's going to bring in Vinny D at the plate. One-0 count, and that's going to be right to Baracus Rex, and flips it over to Bo Bryant, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. So the Knights getting a run thanks to Eagle Mondavi, who led off with a double and then was knocked in. And that's going to bring in Spud Perkins here at the plate. And that's going to be high and tight, ball 1. Pitched by Edgar Hamilton today. Stinky Nuts throws him out. And here comes Mr. Hugo. Okay, so his secondary position is catcher. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a ton of sense. Kind of odd for a catcher to be a secondary position as shortstop, but hey, you know what? It's the BHB. Whatever works. And that's going to be outside, 2-2 count. And that's a hit, but foul out of play. And that's going to be foul out of play there. And strike 3 call. And all Hugo could do is just tip his hat. And that's going to bring in the clean-cut Marine, Gunny McGuire. And that's going to be a slow roller right to Eagle Mondavi. Scoop it up, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. And the Aliens getting nothing across here in a 1-2-3 inning. And that's going to bring in Hank Falco. The beautiful Tom Schaefer in the house now. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 75.
And that's going to bring in the catcher here. And that's going to be a call strike. And that is going to be deep into center field, but it looks like Gunny will get to that one. That will be the second out.
The pitcher, number 44.
And that is going to bring up Edgar Hamilton here in the 8th spot. 1-1 count. And that's going to be called strike 1-2 count here. And strike 3 call, and that is going to end the inning. Tom, I got a nice warm spot right here next to me if you ever want to jump in, buddy. I give you permission. Eagle, no. I know, Hugo, you missed the lawnmower, but you know, You know how you were talking to my lady about yelling your
Now
name?
batting.
She did it. Yes!
Fielder, number 84.
Thank you. Damn it, you didn't record it either, did you? Oh, gosh, man. You're gonna have to please come on and tell the beautiful story about how you're yeah, that is a good translation. Tom did get laid. Congratulations, Tom. But I do want you to come in and tell the beautiful story about how your woman
Number
said my name.
77.
I get, I mean, I have so many questions. So many questions. Maybe too hot for radio. But there's so many things running through my mind. No. You know what? You never know though. He might have busted. Right? Because maybe he was about there, and then when she yelled out, "Oh Donnie, oh Donnie," maybe that just sealed the deal. You know, I don't know. But back to the game. I'm thrown off now. I'm totally thrown off by this, Tom. I even said at the beginning of the night that I was going to be straight laced and call this professionally, and then you come in with that. Come in with a hot take like that. And that is a shot right to Eagle Mondavi. That's going to be the third out of the inning. So the Knights still with a 1-0 lead here going into the top of the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 22.
That is so great. I so appreciate that. I so appreciate it. That made my night. I guarantee it made hers too. Like, I'm just not gonna lie. Probably did. Eagle Mondavi up here, 1 for 1 with a double today. Hit a hard shot to left center field. Looking to try to do the same thing. Actually, you know what? I should send her a card. That's a good one. That's a good one, Raccoon. I'm gonna do that.
Now batting, the right
DM me your
number
address, Tom, and I will
18.
send a card. That's so great.
That's up.
Daryl Strawberry, 0 for 1.
Off the plate.
And that is a 2-0 count here. 1 on. And they keep trying to go back to him over there.
Fake.
Yeah, thinking of you, thinking of me. And that is going to be behind the plate. Looks like Twinger Legs is going to get to that one.
Now batting,
And that's going to bring up Anthony Layton.
number 11.
Anthony Layton here, 1 for 1 with a single. Does have the low. He was the one who knocked in Eagle Mondavi. And that's a shot into right center field. That is in no man's land, but Gunny McGuire with the speed is going to get the out there.
Now batting, the right.
Gunny, I imagine you probably got all that speed and everything running through the Crucible, right?
55.
I would assume. I think that's what's called the Crucible, I think, if I remember correctly. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. My son had to go through that when he completed his Marine training back in October. Spud Perkins called strike on the outside corner. Yep, called the Crucible. That's what I thought. I was trying to remember there off the top of my head. I think they just had, actually in real life, they just seriously, I think they had a guy die not too long ago from the Crucible. That's what at least my son was telling me. Mr. Hugo up at the plate. 2 outs. And that's going to be a little shot just over the reach of Teddy Lambert. And that's going to be a base hit. 2-out base hit here for the Aliens. And that's going to bring in Gunny McGuire. You don't really want to pitch high to him. And that's going to be a good hit there, but right to Daryl Strawberry. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. Still a 1-0 lead here. 3 hits for each team.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that is going to bring in Teddy Lambert here, who almost made a pretty good play there in the last inning. And that's going to be foul out of play. Call strike here, so 1-2 count. And that's going to be foul off to the left-hand side. And that's going to be foul deep into the left-hand side, and that's just going to be right off the wall there. And that's going to be right up a Spud Perkins making a good play there with the backhanded stop.
Now batting, the center
And that is going to
fielder,
bring in
number
Vinny
12.
D here, 0 for 1 on the night.
Strike.
Stone O'Brien looking pretty good. 3 1/3 innings
No
pitched,
fight.
3 hits, 2 strikeouts so far here.
Strike.
Only real mistake was pitching Eagle Mondavi. And that's going to be fouled off once again here. 1-2 count.
Strike 3.
And that is going to be
Now batting, the left fielder,
strike
number
3
10.
call.
Inside.
And that is going to be Hank Falco coming up to the plate here. And that is going to be popped up. And I want to give an update to everybody.
Now batting, the catcher.
I'm not going to give it out,
3.
but I just got
Strike.
the address of the beautiful Tom Schaefer. I am going to work on getting a card and send it to his lady. So if anybody has any suggestions, I may have just screwed the pooch here. If anybody has any suggestions on what to write, Rapid Raccoon, let me know. I think I can come up with something pretty good though. Doug Britton coming up here 1 for 1 with a single. And that is going to be just outside, 3-1 count.
Take your base.
Oh, it's going to be a pop-up card. Something's going to pop up.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 7.
Something's going to pop up for sure. The one with the voice recorder? Yes. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. It's going to be like thinking of you. Is what it's going to say on the outside. Scratch a sniff. That's good. That's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know if you can find. I mean, you got to create the smell though. So I don't know if I could put my musk in a scratch a sniff. And that is going to be a 6-4-3 double play led by Eagle Mondavi, and that is going to end the inning. So through 4, it is 1-0 still. 3 hits for each side. The pitching has been pretty good so far in this ball game by Stone O'Brien and Edgar Hamilton for the Knights. And that's going to be a shot right to Mr. Hugo, but he's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 44.
And that will bring in Edgar Hamilton.
Strike. Strike.
Was he awarded that? Okay. Swing and a miss, strike 3 call, and that's going to bring in Stinky Nuts.
Number 22.
Yeah, I remember the story, like, during that time, it was, like, really hot. And I think that's what I think he had a heat stroke, if I remember correctly. 1-1 count,
Strike.
and that's going to be called strike inside, 1-2. Cindy Carter does a shut up till the battery runs dry. That's the story of my life, Fireball. I don't shut up till the battery runs dry, baby. Tell her that, Tom. Tell her I'm like the Energizer Bunny. And that's going to be just outside. And that is going to be foul out of play. And that is going to be in the dirt. 2-2 count. Full count here to Baracus Rex. And that is going to be ball 4, and that's going to be a walk to Rex. So that's going to bring in Stone O'Brien here. I can see a definite sacrifice here for Stone. Wouldn't be surprised. Beautiful sacrifice, but it actually, wow. So it actually, like, stayed down. I thought he was going to pop that and get out. Ooh, that's a good idea. Could have some holy underwear. And that's being a broken bat, but it is going to move the runner to third, and that's going to bring in Spud Perkins. Like, sign my name on the inside, backside. Could do that. And that's going to be a 1-1 count here.
Ball inside.
And that's going to be ball 2. So 2-2 count. 1 on. And that's going to be inside, ball 3. And that's going to be foul out of play. I need to know details on how this went. Like I really do, right? I imagine she's next to you, and that's fine. But I need to know, like, what happened. How did you react? Did you tense up and just, you know, that, or did you like just enjoy it and you just kept rolling with it? Like, I want to know the reactions. And that's a shot into center field or left field. And Doug Britton's going to get to that, and that will be the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring in Anthony Layton here. 2 outs, and that's going to be inside, ball 1. I don't care if it just happened last night or like 20 minutes ago. It's still amazing that it actually happened.
Take your base.
And that's going to be a walk there by O'Brien. That's going to bring in Teddy Lambert. 0 for 2 today. Not a good day here for Lambert. And that's going to be hit right to the old man. He's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the 3rd out of the inning. So still nothing. We haven't even seen a hit, I believe, since like the 2nd inning. Right? Like, I'm pretty sure.
Number 99.
Oh no, she says it every now and again in regular life now. That a girl. That a girl. I knew I liked her. And that's going to be right. Oh, look at Stinky Nuts making a great play there to scoop up and get the out there and get Gunny McGuire. Not an easy task. And that's going to be Dix between her legs coming up to the plate. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be outside, ball 1. And that's going to be just past Stinky Nuts. He can't make the second dive again. And that is going to bring up Doug Britton coming up to the plate here. So Doug Britton, 1 for 1 with a walk. Stinky Nuts. If Stinky Nuts is playing in a normal spot there at second base in the dirt, that's a hit. That's a hit. But he actually, in that situation, he comes out almost like a shift situation and just makes a fantastic play. They may have been playing in a shift. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look at the tape. And that's going to be the 1st out of the inning there by Spud Perkins. So Hank Falco coming up to the plate. And that's going to be just inside. Actually, that's a strike call. I don't know what I was looking at. 1-1 count. That was like down the middle. Foul out of play. Yeah, this has been a really good pitching matchup here tonight. Really has been. And that's a shot right to Hugo, but he'll scoop that one up. That's the 2nd out of the inning. These pitchers are going deep into the ball game. It's going to be pretty neat to see who actually gets pulled first. And that is going to be high, 2-0 count. And that's going to be into right field. And Johnny Rocker will get to that one. And that will end the inning. So we are moving on into the 7th. And this is where, if you see a runner come on base, I can easily see Stone O'Brien getting pulled. Right? If Krieg gets on the bag, look for, and that's going to be out number 1. If Baracus Rex gets on, look for Stone O'Brien to play, and that's going to be the out. I mean, you might as well just let him swing, right? You might as well. Nothing's going to hurt, but no, they are going to switch him out. Tom Pooter is going to come in. And that is going to be a safe call there, and it looks like the pitcher got rocked.
Now pitching.
And he died. He is down. I looked away for 5 seconds. My God, I can't even believe it. I am so sorry. I looked down for 5 seconds. And this is what happens. I messed that one up pretty good. I messed that one up.
Now batting.
And I'm still looking.
Number 4.
Not gonna lie. Trying to figure out why this thing won't open up. And that's going to be Spud Perkins at the plate. And that's going to be foul out of play.
That's outside. Strike. Take your base.
And that's going to be a walk.
Now batting the shortstop, number 99. Strike.
And that is going to bring up Mr. Hugo.
No, outside.
And that is foul out of play. Sorry, I had to do something here for the kids. There we go. And strike 3 call, and that is going to end the inning. Doc Rockos is going to come in to relief. Fucking computers.
Now batting the pitcher,
Willie
number
Knox
7.
coming up to the plate here. And now we got a bullpen game here, guys, right? I mean, Doc Rockos is coming in. Willie Knox is going to pitch in the bottom of the 8th, and that's a shot by Willie Knox deep to left field, and that will be playable. Doug Britton
Now batting the second
about 10
baseman,
feet
number 22.
more, and if it wasn't hooking as bad, that would have been an out. And that's going to be a base hit. That's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases. And look at this. All of a sudden, the Knights
Now
here
batting
with Eagle
the
Mondavi
shortstop,
coming up
number
have a runner in
88.
scoring position. This could be an interesting at-bat here.
Strike.
Eagle Mondavi, a high-pitch hitter. Surprising he didn't try to swing at that one. That was considered at the letters. And that's a shot by Mondavi. Deep to left field. That is going to be down at the bottom of the wall. And Eagle Mondavi gets in there with another double, and that is going to score a run.
The right fielder,
And that is going to
number
bring up
18.
Darryl Strawberry. 2-0. Knights with the lead. And that's going to be right to Mr. Hugo, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. But Mondavi does move on to third base, and that is going to bring in Anthony Layton, 1 for 2. And Layton, needing just a base hit, he almost takes out Eagle Mondavi. I would have paid him to do that. And that's going to be in the dirt.
No.
And that is going to be high, 2-0 count, or 2-1 count. 3-1 count here to Layton.
Take your base.
And that's going to be ball 4. So now you have runners on the corner
Now batting the
for
first
Teddy Lambert
baseman,
coming up to the plate here. He's 0 for 3, but Teddy Lambert still do some damage. And there's the damage. That's a shot. That is off the wall. That is going to score a run. That's actually going to score 2 runs.
Hey. Now batting the center fielder, number 12.
And that is going to bring up Vinny D. And it looks like they may be just pitching out to him here. And it looks like they're going to try to walk him. So they are going to walk Vinny D here.
Take your base. Now batting
To bring
the
in
left
Hank Falco.
fielder, number 10.
Not a bad idea. 2 on, 2 outs.
Inside.
Trying to minimize the damage here.
Ball low.
And that's going to be a 2-0 count. And pickoff move almost got him. Almost got him. And that's going to be a right at first base. That is a fair ball. That will be the 3rd out of the inning. So here we go into the bottom of the 8th here. The Aliens looking for something.
Now batting
Only 5 hits on the night.
center
Gunny McGuire.
fielder, number
Switch hitting Gunny McGuire up at the plate.
Nope, high.
And it's going to be high and tight. And that's a shot. Look at Gunny McGuire deep to right center field. That is gone. Big boy fly. Gunny McGuire 440 feet away. Beautiful shot there by Gunny.
Now batting.
And that's going to, I said they needed to do something. They did something. So now it's going to be dipped between her legs, 2 for 3, and that's going to be a shot high into left field, but it looks like Doug Britton, or not Doug Britton, I'm sorry. Falco will get to that one.
Now
Have my
batting
teams mixed up. Speaking of Doug Britton, he's up at the plate now.
number 84. Strike.
And that's going to be a call strike.
That's outside.
Willie Knox coming over from New York this offseason. And that's going to be popped up into right field. That will be playable. Darryl Strawberry with the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring up the old man, Tom Creed.
Baseman, number 77. No.
And that's going to be ball one. And that's going to be right to Eagle Mondavi, and that will be the third out of the inning. So the Knights could possibly go ahead and add some more runs.
Now batting, the catcher, number 75.
And that's going to be right up the middle for a base hit. And if you're the Knights, that's what you want to see.
Now batting,
And that's going to bring in Willie Knox. I would imagine he'll probably be pinch hit here. Nope, he's going to keep pitching. I mean, not surprising. Don't blame him. I mean, if he can lay down a bunt. Beautiful bunt there. Almost got it picked. Almost got it caught there. And really would have caused some problems.
Number 22.
But, I mean, he's a pitcher, you know. So if you got a runner on, might as well lay down a sacrifice. Save the bench player for later if you need to. So good call there by the Knights to have Knox bunt in that situation. And it's going to be foul out of play on the right-hand side. Stinky Nuts. Strike three call, and that's going to be the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 88.
And that's going to bring in Eagle Mondavi. 2 for 4. And that's going to be a call strike. And that's another call strike there. So 0-2 count. Just a bit outside, ball one. And that's going to be just over the glove of the third baseman. Tried to make a good diving attempt there, but did not work. And that's going to put the runners on the corner for Darryl Strawberry. A.J. Stryker is going to come into relief here. And that's going to be just outside, ball one. Or strike one call, actually. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Strike one. It looked like a ball to me. 2-1 count. 2-2 count here. 2 outs, 2 on. 2s everywhere. And that's going to be foul on a play. And strike three call, and that will end the inning. So we are now down to the final inning here for the Aliens. They got to get 3 runs just to tie this ball game, and that's going to bring in Baracus Rex. We're going to be at the bottom of the order here. So we'll see what Johnny Rocker does. Try to get some runs, and that's going to be not helpful right there. Layton's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring up A.J. Stryker. Imagine I believe Computer going to come in. Please name me generic. It's not fun calling Computer every time. Come up with some originality, guys. Just come up with some. It's all good.
That's inside.
And that's going to be inside, 2-1 count. And that is going to be in the foul territory. And that's going to be ball inside. Slow roller. Foul out of play. And foul out of play. Computer really trying to thick in there, but he does get the called strike at the letters, and that will be the second out of the inning. Last hope here for John E. Rocker. 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, needs a base hit to keep this game alive. And that's not going to work. Teddy Lambert scoops it up. That will do it. The Knights take the game. 4-1 is the final score. And good game there by the Knights. Good game there by the Knights. 2-0 series lead for the Knights in this game. So Eagle Mondavi 3 for 5 with an RBI in this ball game. Teddy Lambert 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs in this game. No home runs on the Knights side. Gunny McGuire 1 for 4 with that solo shot. Dicks between her legs 2 for 4 in this ball game. So this was really just a pitching performance, right? And Stone O'Brien and Edgar Hamilton really just pitched fantastic in this game. Let's go take a look at the pitching stats here. Stone O'Brien takes the loss. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. Congrats, buddy. That's an incentive for you. Edgar Hamilton, 6 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts on the game. Willie Knox coming in with 2/3 innings pitched, gets the save. Good pitching performance all around by both teams. You know, Doc Gracco's really kind of screw the pooch there, you know, giving up 3 earned runs in relief, but, you know, that was the difference. And, yeah, so here we go. So moving on to the players of the game. Eagle Mondavi. Fuck. Eagle getting player of the game. Like, why? Like, the BHB gods just want me to keep saying his name, apparently. Eagle Mondavi, player of the game, 2 doubles and an RBI. It was actually pretty well deserved. I'll give him that. Stone O'Brien, excellent pitching performance tonight. 7 innings pitched. But Edgar Hamilton pitched pretty well, too. So, good game all around by everybody in this ball game. And from what I am seeing is Shrimp Alert is coming across. The Shrimp, the Cabo Cameroons, will be playing here next. Game 4 of this series, or game 4 tonight, between the Cabo Cameroons and the New York Empire will be starting up here in a few minutes live at Apple Field here in the heart of New York. And should be a good game here. Cabo trying to bounce things back. And let's just roll into it, right? I mean, once we get this battle royal done here, let's just roll right into it. And it looks like Goals DC Glad has won the Battle Royale with a blue fucking bird. Congratulations. Let's take a look here at the Cabo lineup. James Hayes, you're going to hear some rain in the background, probably. James Hayes leading off, playing shortstop. Finnegan down in the squat, playing the second hitter. Dick Avery batting third, playing left field. Meals Wheels batting fourth, playing third base. Clay Gamble batting fifth, playing center field. Devin Chumpawamba, I don't know if he's like his dad or not, batting sixth, playing first base. Joey Schwint batting seventh, playing second base. Damian Gonzalez batting eighth, playing right field. And then Theodore Crunkleton batting ninth and is on the mound for the Shrimp. The power of the Shrimp. Is there shrimp power? Like, I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the New York Empire lineup. Biscuit Basher, the man, the myth, the legend, batting first, playing right field. Merle McGuire batting seventh, playing at first base. Eric Shum batting third, playing left field. Fat Freddy batting fourth, playing third base. Rob Masters down in the squat, hitting fifth. Tip Tippington batting sixth, playing second base. Marine Rodriguez batting seventh, playing center field. Raven Santana on the mound today, batting in the eighth position. And then Dan Fletcher or Don Fletcher, I can't remember which way it goes. I think it's Don, batting ninth and playing shortstop. So Fletcher's got some big shoes to fill because Donnie Dickshot was a pretty damn good shortstop for the Empire. And we are flying out to Apple Field. And the New York Empire will be taking the field. And the Cabo will be coming up to the plate here. James Hayes.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7.
James Hayes. And that's going to be a called strike. 1-1 count here. And that's going to be a 1-2 count. And that's going to be strike 3 call, and that's going to bring in Charlie Finnegan.
Number 4.
Nope, outside. Inside.
And that's going to be a 2-0 count here to Finnegan.
Take your base.
And that's going to be ball 4, and Finnegan will take the base, and that's going to bring in Dick Avery.
Number 13.
Dick Avery, pretty good power hitter here. Seasoned veteran in the BHB. And speaking of power, that's a shot into right center field, but it looks like Marine Rodriguez will get to that one, and that will be the second out of the inning.
Now batting the third baseman.
And that is going to bring in Meals
Number
Wheels.
50.
And that is going to be right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. And look at Cabo here in the bottom of in the top of the first,
center fielder,
making some moves, and that's going to bring in Clay Gamble. And that's going to be high and tight there, ball 1.
Ball outside.
And that's going to be low here, 2-0 count.
Inside.
2 outs, 2 on. And that's a call strike here, 3-1. Probably looking to give him a pitch again. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And swing and a miss on a try to hit and run situation. And that is going to end the inning. Cabo stranding 2 runners on. And now it's going to bring up that what can be very dangerous New York lineup, led off by Biscuit Basher. And that's going to be a called strike. Another called strike here. And look at Biscuit with a shot deep to right field. That is gone. Biscuit Basher leading off with the dong shot, 395 yards, 395 feet. And that is going to be an early 1-0 lead. And that's going to bring in Merle McGuire. And that's going to be inside, ball 1. And that's a shot. That's a base hit for Merle McGuire. And here we go. That's going to bring in Eric Sun.
Number 8.
And that's going to be just inside, ball 1. And that's a foul out of play. And that's a shot by Eric Shun. Deep to right field. That is gone. 2-run shot for Eric Shun. And Cabo not looking good early. 2 home runs to right field.
Now batting the third baseman.
That's a lot of dongs going out here. Another dong shot. This is making Dong Mattingly very happy when there's dong shots. And another base hit for New York. That's going to be in the cap. That's going to be a double. Damn, New York is just coming out. They are eating all this shrimp buffet. Crazy.
Number 45.
And that's going to bring in Rob Masters. Look out for him, too. He can be a guy that can hit dingers as well.
Nope. Outside.
And swing and a miss, strike 2. They have not recorded an out yet. And called strike 3, and that's going to be the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Tip. And that's going to be called strike here, 0-1 count.
Outside. Nope. No.
And that's going to be 2-1 count here. Runner on second, 1 out. And tried to sneak it down the line, but that's going to be foul out of play. And tried to do it again, but Devin Chumbawamba is there. That is going to make the runner advance to third. And that's going to bring in Marine Rodriguez. So a base hit will score a run here for the Empire. And that's going to be an 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And that's going to be right to Joey Schwint. He's going to make the play, and that will be the third out. So they leave a runner stranded, but the Empire, it's big time. It's holy shit. That's
the first baseman.
Woo.
Number 25.
Anybody hear that? Holy crap. It is getting nasty outside.
Ball high.
And that is going to be high into right field.
You're out.
And Biscuit Basher.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that's going to bring up Joey
Number
Schwinn.
5.
Nope, that's high.
And that's going to be called ball 1. And that's a shot. And that's not going to get past Merle McGuire. Beautiful dive. Santana running over to make the
The
play.
right fielder,
And
number
that's going to
9.
bring up Damian Gonzalez.
Foul ball.
And that is going to be foul out of play.
Nope, that's high.
Ball 1.
Slow.
No, big man, they are not easy. Let's just put it that way. I know your pain. I know your pain. And that is going to be popped up right behind the shortstop in shallow left field. Fletch is going to get to that one. That will be the third out of the inning. Cabo getting nothing across. They did get a hit, though.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 28.
And that is going to bring in Raven Santana.
No. That's outside. Inside.
And that's going to be ball 3 here. So 3-0 count here to the pitcher. Called strike 1.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. Full count here.
All for
Crunkleton fighting back, but he does end up walking the pitcher.
Now batting,
And that is going to bring in Don Fletcher.
number 2.
Don Fletcher,
ball high.
high and down the middle. 1-0 count. And that's a shot by Don Fletcher deep to left field, but that is going to be caught. Dick Avery right there to get the first out of the inning. Man, I thought that was going to be once again another shot by the impact.
Fielder,
But it's pretty good. He already has a solo shot in this game. And broken bat. And that is going to be a 3-6. No force
now batting,
or no double play completion there. So a fielder's choice.
3.
That's foul.
And that is going to be foul out of play. Merle McGuire had a single
That's inside.
earlier in the game, was able to be scored thanks to the Eric Shun 2-run home run. And that's going to be called a strike here. 2-2 count. And that is a shot by Merle McGuire. And that is going to be playable. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. So Cabo escapes with nothing happening. Yeah, moving into the top of the third, 3-0
Now
for
batting, the pitcher,
New York
number
lead.
24.
And that is going to be a quick 0-2 count. And that is going to be 1 out in the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
James Hayes coming up. And that's going to be right. Oh, look at that. Tip Tippington makes the play. Look at the play by Tip Tippington.
The catcher, number 4.
He's able to jump in there, stop the ball, drops the ball, but still had enough composure and still had enough, whatever the word is I'm trying to look for, to where he was still able to make the play. Beautiful play there by Tip Tippington. 2-2, 2 outs, and that's going to be fouled off. And that's going to be fouled off once again. And that's going to be popped up into right field. That could be playable. Merle McGuire looks like he got to it. That will be the third out of the inning. So the umpire coming up here in the bottom of the third.
Now batting, the left fielder, number
And Eric Shun coming up to the plate. And that's going to be a called strike. And that's foul out of play. Shun with the 2-run shot earlier in the first inning. And that's going to be popped up right there to the shortstop.
Out.
James Hayes will get to
Now
that.
batting,
And that's going to become Fab Freddy now at the plate.
number 1.
And that's going to be outside, ball 1. That is going to be inside, strike.
Ball high.
There's ball 2. 2-2 count.
Strike 3. You're out.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Catcher, number 45.
That is going to bring up Rob Masters here, 0 for 1. Rob does have some pretty good power. against right-handed pitcher.
Inside.
And that's going to be just inside, ball 2. That is going to be a called strike. And that's going to get past the pitcher, but James Hayes is going to get to it. Not in time. Rob Masters with some good speed.
Second baseman.
And that's going to bring up Tippington.
Nope. Inside.
And there's going to be a steal attempt by Rob Masters, but then he gets picked off. What a play by Finnegan
Now batting the left fielder.
to
Number
get
13.
Rob Masters, who actually has some pretty good speed for being a veteran. And that is going to be called strike. Dick Avery.
Tag.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's inside.
And that's going to be just inside 97 mile an hour on the gun. And that's going to be a shot deep to right. Biscuit Bash is going to get to it. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Third baseman. Number 50.
And that is going to bring up Meals Wheels.
Out.
And that's going to be right to Tippington, but he is
Now
going to
batting
be
the center
out.
fielder. Number 5.
And that's going to bring in Clay Gamble. And that's going to be right to Merle Wire. He's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the third out of the inning. So, New York coming up here in the bottom of the fourth.
Second baseman. Number 1.
Ball. High.
And that is going to be just inside ball 1.
That's there.
And that's going to get right to Devin Chumbawamba, and that will be the first out of the inning.
Batting the center fielder. Number 18.
And that's going to be a shot right to Joey Schwint, and he's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the second out of the inning.
The pitcher.
And here comes the pitcher, Raven Santana.
28.
Raven going to get a chance to hit here. 2 outs, and that's a shot by Santana. And that is going to be the third out of the inning, and that will end the fourth. Dude, the camera angle sometimes just looks like it's like a
Now
hard
batting
shot.
The first baseman. Number
So-
25.
Jumping on routine fly balls.
Ball. Inside.
And here comes Devin Chumbawamba at the plate. And just like Kevin Chumbawamba, short
Now
outs.
batting
I'm just
the
kidding.
second
I love you,
baseman.
big man.
Number
So-
5.
Joey Schwint coming up to the plate here. Usually, by the time Chumbawamba's at bat, usually you see a bunch of cussing and stuff from the big man. Don't see it right now. 1-1 count.
Nope. That's high.
And that is just inside 2-1. And that is going to be 2-2 count. Full count here. And that's a shot by Joey Schwint deep to left field. That is gone. Home run, Joey Schwint. 413 feet. A solo shot, and that is
Now
going to
batting
be
the right fielder. Number 9.
their first run of the game. So kudos there to Cabo, and that's going to be right back to Raven Santana. Good reflexes. Got the reflex of the cat.
24.
And that's going to bring up Theodore Crunkleton. Swing and a miss by Theodore.
Nope. That's low.
1-1 count. And that's going to be a 1-2 count here.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. Damage was done, though. Joey Schwint with a deep shot to left field.
Shortstop. Number 2.
Foul ball.
And that's going to be foul out of play.
Low.
1-1 count.
You're out.
And that's going to be right to Chumbawamba, and that will be the first out of the inning. So here comes Biscuit Basher
Number 60.
coming up to the plate. And that's going to be foul out of play.
Foul ball.
And that's going to be another foul out of play. Biscuit Basher.
Ball high.
And that'll be ball 1. And that's going to be slowly right to Chumbawamba. He will get to that, and that will be the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring in Merle McGuire.
Number 33.
Chumbawamba getting a lot of work there at first base in this inning. And that's going to be called strike, 1-2 count.
Inside.
Just inside, 2-2. And that's going to be foul out of play.
Strike three.
And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. Through 5, New York
Now batting,
up
the
3-1,
shortstop,
and that's going to bring in
number
James
7.
Hayes. And that's going to be a ground ball right to Don Fletcher. He'll scoop that one up, and that will be the first out
Now batting,
of the inning.
catcher,
And that's going to bring in
number 4.
Charlie Finnegan.
That's down.
And that's going to be low, ball 1. Just been inside, but will be called a strike. And that's a shot by Finnegan. Deep to left center field. That could be down. No, look at Marine Rodriguez
Now
making a
batting,
play.
the left fielder, number 13.
Good play there by Marine Rodriguez to track that one down. And that's going to be a called strike. And there's another called strike.
That's off the plate.
And there's ball 1.
Strike three.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. Dick Avery goes down swinging.
Now batting,
Through
the left
5.5.
fielder,
And
number
Eric Shun
8.
coming up to the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope. Inside.
And that's going to be inside, ball 1. And that's inside, but will be called strike. And that's a shot by Eric Shun. And that is at the wall, and that's going to be down. That is a base hit. He's going to try for 3, and he will get there easily.
Now batting,
And that is going to bring in Fad Freddy. What a start.
number
Eric
1.
Shun coming up. And Fad Freddy gets a single, and that's going to score a run. So now it's a 4-1 lead here.
Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
And that's going to bring in Rob Masters, 1 for 2 with a single. They're going to get a steal situation, and they're not going to get to that one. And that's going to put a runner in scoring position.
Inside.
And that is just inside, 2-0 count to Rob Masters. Called strike with the slider. And that is going to be popped up at first base. Looks like Chumbawamba is going to call it. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman,
And that's going to bring in Tip Tippington, 0 for 2 today
That's down.
for the tipster. Just a tip. And that's going to be right over to Joey Schwinn. He's going to scoop that one up, get the second out of the inning, but the runner does advance. So now Marine Rodriguez, who made a really good play in the outfield, has a chance to cushion this lead even more with a runner on third. Base hit will score a run guaranteed.
Off the plate.
And that is outside 3-0. So really just needs to make Cruckleton pitch twice to him. And he can't even pitch once, and he's going to issue the walk. So here comes Raven Santana, 2 outs. She's going to have to swing. Well, Michael Jordan's going to come in as the new pitch.
Safe.
And that's going to be safe on the pickoff move.
Off the plate.
And that's going to be outside, ball 1. So runners on the corner, 2 outs. Santana can just get any sort of hit in the outfield. Will definitely score a run.
Outside.
And that's going to be ball 2. And that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to hit the outfield. That's going to do more than just get a run in. It's going to get the runner over to third as well from first. And runners still on the corners, and Don Fletcher coming up. And that is going to be a called strike.
Foul.
0-2 count, and Don Fletcher's going to foul that one off.
Ball outside.
And that's going to be just outside, ball 1. And that's going to be right to Joey Schwimp, but he'll scoop that one up, and that will be the third out of the inning. But 2 runs for the Empire, and 5-1 going into the top of the 7th. So Meals Wheels coming up.
Out.
And that's a shot right to Fletcher, and that will be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
And that is going to bring in
Outside.
Clay Gamble.
Ball high.
And a 2-0 count. And that's a shot right up the middle. base hit Marine Rodriguez.
Now batting, the first
And that's going to bring in
number
Devin
25.
Chumbawamba. Runner on, one out. And that's going to be right to Merle McGuire. That's going to be a 3-6-3 double play, and that will end the inning. And we are moving on to the 7th inning stretch. And that's going to bring up Biscuit Basher in the top of the order for the Empire. Empire up 4 runs, looking to try to add some more to that lead.
That's outside.
And that's going to be outside, 1-1 count.
Ball inside.
2-1 count. And that's going to be a shot right to Chumbawamba. Scoops it up, and there's the out. Chumbawamba hasn't done much with the bat tonight, but has been really good with the glove, making some really good plays over there.
Nope. No.
And that's going to be down 2-0.
Inside.
Inside, 3-0 count. And called strike, full count here. And just off the glove of LaMichael Jordan's, but was able to keep control of it.
The left fielder, number 8.
Yeah, I actually agree with that, Tom. I think, you know, even like last week against us, they had some pretty decent hits,
Nope.
but they get some progressions going here. Shrimp could be a pretty good team.
Ball 4.
Now batting.
And that's going to bring in Fab Freddy
Number 1.
coming up to the plate. That is going to be a pickoff move at first, but that will be safe. And that is going to be a shot right to Joey Schwint. Nice dive there by Schwint. And that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. Moving on to the top of the 8th.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 5.
And that is going to bring in Joey Schwint, who just made that nice play. And that is going to be inside, ball 1. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be a shot into center field. That is going to get down. That will be extra bases.
Save.
Nice piece of hitting there by Joey Schwint.
Now batting,
I got to tell you, he's had a pretty good game for Cabo.
number 9.
He's had a pretty good game today for Cabo. You got to keep an eye on Joey Schwint.
Nope. That's high.
Runner on second, 1-1 count here to Damian Gonzalez.
That's inside.
And that's going to be just inside, 2-2 count.
Off the plate.
And full count here.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's going to be the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 20.
That is going to bring up LaMichael Jordan's and actually Computer. Computer's everywhere, man.
Off the plate.
He's all over the fucking place.
Nope.
Computer
Outside.
coming into relief.
It's out.
And that's a shot, but it's going to be right at Fat Freddy.
Now batting,
And almost
the
it's a
short
double
run,
play there, and that's going to
number
bring in the
7.
fourth out of the inning. Now, but that's going to be called strike.
That's low.
1-1 count,
Ball inside.
and then going to be 2-1 count. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be popped up right behind third base. Looks like Fab Freddy will get to that one. And that will end the inning. So moving on, Wally Herman's going to come into relief here in the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, number 45.
And that is going to bring in Rob Masters. And that's a shot straight up the middle. Wally Herman's first offering just got smoked right back at him.
Now batting, the second
And that's going to bring in Tip Tippington.
number 1.
Ball high.
And that's going to be ball 1. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be a called strike.
Nope. Inside.
2-2 count.
That's foul.
And that's going to be fouled off. 2-2, 1 on. Nobody out here for Tip Tippington. 0 for 3 today.
Foul.
And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be fair ball. 3 with a fielder's choice there. Devin Chumbawamba going ahead and scooping that up. Good heads-up play there by Chumbawamba to make the out.
Ball high.
And that is going to be ball 2.
Ball high.
And that's ball 3 here. So 3-0 count.
That's ball 4.
And that's going to be ball 4. So he is walked. Now it's the Ravens get in. Let's see. He is on fire.
Nope,
He's
that's
been
high.
doing really well. He's going to probably complete this game.
Ball high.
And that's going to be a call strike. 1-2 count here. Or 1-2-1 count. Now it's a 2-2 count. 2 on. And good bunt there by Raven Santana. Moves all the runners. Now you got runners in scoring position. And Don Fletcher coming up to the plate here. Don Fletcher 0 for 3. Can make it up here with a base hit. And he does. And look at the, oh, the play was missed. The play was missed. Look at this. Clay Gamble missed it. Just missed. Wow. Clay Gamble trying to make a play, misjudging it out there. And look at Biscuit Basher. That's a shot. That is gone. Biscuit Basher, 2 home runs. Claim that incentive, big boy. Claim that incentive. Multi-home run game for Biscuit Basher. Look at those eyes. Them fucking eyes. Determined. And that's Merle McGuire. And it's a long foul ball by Merle McGuire. Merle 1 for 4 with a single. And that's going to be right back up the middle. Merle McGuire, a base hit. 2-out rally here for the Empire. They've opened this game up. Not really a rally, I guess, but. And that's going to bring in Dante Good. He's going to replace Wally Herman, who just, no other way to say it, shit the bed. Right? Just shit the bed. Oh, my God. You've got to be, oh, look at this. Oh, right off the top of the wall. Oh, my God. Dude, that is, wow. Dude, Shun has had a fucking game, guys. I mean, seriously, he has had a game.
Inside.
And that is going to be ball 2. Yeah, I'm going to have to say probably the sun in his eyes. And look at this. There's a shot to left field, but that will be the 3rd out of the inning. Yeah, either the sun was in his eyes, Tom, or he heard your sweet lady saying, Donnie.
Number 4.
Oh, Donnie. And that's going to be a shot into right center field. Right at the gap, right at the 402 mark. And that is going to be a stand-up double here. Cabo, if you're Cabo right now, that's good. This is what you want to see. Big Cable coming up. Raven Santana not going to finish the game. Levant Mercer going to come in. I was kind of hoping that Raven would finish the game there. And that is going to be a swing and a miss, strike 2 call. And that is going to be right to Tip Tippington. He'll get the 1st out of the inning, but that does move the run to the 3rd. And that's going to bring in Meals Wheels. And that's going to be a called strike. And that's another called strike. And that's a right to Tip Tippington, but he will make the play, and that will hold the runner at 3rd. Clay Gamble, the last hope for Cabo. And that is going to be ball 1. That is going to be foul out of play.
Nope, that's high.
And that's 97 mile an hour on the gun. And that's right to Merle McGuire. He's going to scoop that one up, and the pain is over for Cabo. The Empire with a 10-1 victory. That is true. I mean, I gotta admit, I mean, Tyler West just called Lamont Mercer a bum, and he just put down your 3 best hitters. Just saying. Let's look at the stats here. Charlie Finnegan 1 for 3, Mills Wheels 1 for 4, Joey Schwint 2 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. But let's look at the other side. Biscuit Basher 2 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Eric Shun, probably the player of the game, 3 for 4 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Rob Masters 2 for 4. This was just all around. Look at Dom Fletcher with 2 RBIs at the bottom. All around just offensive performance by the New York Empire. And want to congratulate Biscuit Basher with that first home run in the first inning. Was the first player to hit 50 home runs in BHB history. So congratulations to my former teammate Biscuit Basher. And you got up to 51 too with that second home run. So congratulations to you. The dude is a first ballot, no doubt, 100% Hall of Famer. Raymond Santana, beautifully pitched game, 8 innings pitched, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts. Claim that incentive. Theodore Crunkleton taking the loss, 5 2/3, 7 hits, 5 earned runs. Wally Herman, you poor guy, 2/3 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. Just wow. But congratulations once again in this game to the Empire. Let's take a look at who the player of the game is. And it's Eric Shun. He was just a man possessed tonight. Biscuit Basher is second. Biscuit gets a lot more. Biscuit's going to get more praise just because he's the first to cross 50. But congratulations, Biscuit Basher, once again. Congratulations to the Empire. What a hell of a victory for the New York Empire. So moving on to the final game of the night. I know there's a lot of people looking forward to this one, as you have the Kirky Turkeys and Tom Schaefer traveling to international waters to take on the International Man Meats. The International Man Meats. We're going to be live at Sakura Hills. Which, I mean, we have to know, maybe now that we have some really good insight into, you know, some players that want to talk, maybe. But is it on an island? Is the field on an island? Is it not? Like, just out of curiosity. Like, I just wonder. Or is it just, you know, is it just floating out in the water? Like, that'd be pretty cool. You know. But we don't know where international plays, so I just call it international waters. It sounds dangerous. Oh, man. So, Burns, 12-21, winning the Battle Royale. You get 500 gold. I don't know what that goes to. Couldn't tell you. Let's look at the lineup here for the Kirky Turkeys. Ray Colston leading off, batting first base. Mojo Rising batting second, playing center field. Mighty Bunch Jr. batting third, playing shortstop. Kingsley batting fourth, playing left field. Tom Rahman down in the squat, batting fifth. Harry Cockenball batting sixth, playing second base. Luis Reina, I think that's how it is, batting seventh, playing third base. Thomas batting eighth, playing right field. And Zeus Williams is going to be the pitcher today for the Turkeys. And let's take a look here in a minute at the beautiful Man Meats in their lineup. And here is the Man Meats lineup. Javier Brizzo batting first, playing second base. Holden Tudyk batting second, playing shortstop. The Trash Man, Joey Phillips, batting third, playing center field. Thermos Monsoon down in the squat, hitting fourth. Lopez batting fifth, playing left field. Dong Mattingly Jr. batting sixth, playing right field. Skylar Stevens batting seventh, playing at third base. O'Brien batting 8th, playing first base, and Dusty T batting 9th, and will be the pitcher today. So here you go. So we are going to go live to Secura Field. We're on international waters. I brought a dry pair of socks just in case. And I actually brought two things. I brought a dry pair of socks and I brought a picture of Tom's lady. And I just now realized that socks and Tom's lady would go hand in hand, right? So, like, I wasn't even trying to plan for that to be anything sort of sexual, but it did. Inside ball 1. I was really just thinking because we're in international waters, and so I was just wanting socks in case my feet get wet. It is going to be out number 1, and that's going to bring in Mojo Rising. And that's going to be ball 1. Check swing there, but it doesn't go around. That's going to be 2-1 count. And that is going to be right to Javier Brizzo, and that's going to be the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring in Mighty Bunch Jr. You know, I could probably put a picture of Darla on the backside of the front. But if I do that, I mean, then it's going to be, you know, front picture is Tom's woman, backside is Darla. We could do that. That won't be a problem. True, that's a good point. I mean, if you put a picture of Darla in there, you got to have frame after frame after frame. A very good point, Thermos. Good job. Javier Brizzo up at the plate here for the man meets to lead off, and that's going to be a called strike. 1-1 count. 1-2 count. And that is going to be strike 3 call. Nice pitch there by Zeus Williams to freeze Javier Brizzo, and that's going to bring in Holden Tudyk. And that's going to be right to Mighty Bunch Jr. He's going to scoop that one up, and that will be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Joey Phillips, the trash man. Everybody calls him the trash man. And that's a shot right into right field. And that is going to be a base hit. But I'll tell you this, he may be trash, but the man is putting up some numbers this season. He wants to go out with a bang. Thermos Monsoon coming up to the plate. And that's going to be high, 1-1 count. Joey is absolutely raking. You're right. I mean, it's pretty wicked. And that's going to be a steal attempt on Rahman, but that's going to be safe. And that's going to be a 3-1 count. And that's going to be ball 4, and Williams issues a walk. So it's going to bring up Trevor Lopez. And that's going to be low in the dirt. 1-0 count. And that is a quick 3-0 count here to Trevor Lopez. And that's going to be a call strike, 3-1. And that's going to be inside, and that's going to be ball 4. So that's going to bring up Don Mattingly Jr.
Number 23.
And that's going to be ball 1. And it's going to be right to Luis Reina, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. So 1 hit coming across for the
left fielder, number
man
7.
meets, and that's going to bring up Skylar Kingsley. And that's going to be right to O'Brien, to Phil O'Brien, and that's going to be the first out of the inning, and that's going to bring in Tom Rahman to catch him. And that's going to be ball 1. 2-0 count. And that's going to be 3-0. Let's see if Rahman gets the green light. He does not. And that's going to be right over to third base. Skylar Stevens picks it up, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. Don, you do. That is true. You be good at it, though. That's going to bring in Harry Cockenball. Speaking of Don sucking, Harry Cockenball at the plate. And that's going to be outside, 1-1. Oh, it's a lot. Depending on who you are. And that's going to be third out of the inning, and we are going to move on to the bottom of the second. First one's free.
Now batting,
Shit, I'm fucking muting this. We're going. Let's go.
Number
All right.
23.
I can't go anywhere. It's raining outside. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count here to Zeus Williams. And that's going to be popped up. And Ray coming over to make the play. That's going to be
Now batting,
the first out of the inning. So that is going to bring up Phil O'Brien here in his first at bat. And he's going to take ball one. And there's a strike call there. Just his side, 1-2 count. And strike 3 call, and O'Brien will go sit down, and that's going to bring in the pitcher, Dusty T. And that's going to be called strike here, 1-1 count. And that's a shot into right field, but that's going to be off the glove of the second baseman. That will be a base hit. Harry Cockenball couldn't make the grab. Pretty close, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter for the Miamites, Javier Brizza. And that's going to be a called strike. You don't have any speed at all over there at first base. And that's going to be foul out of play. Luckily, that was in foul territory, or else that would have been a base hit. And that's going to be just outside, 1-2 count. 2 outs, 1 on. And that's going to be ball 2. So 2-2, 2 outs. And that's going to be right to Rainier. Just going to scoop it up, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. So nothing coming across again.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Rainier.
number 70.
And that's going to be ball 1. Shot right to Phil O'Brien. And that's going to be scooped up. That will be the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Blythe Thomas. By Leith Thomas. Or by Leith? The Leith Thomas? Reyna. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. Reyna. Gotcha. Thank you for that. And that is going to be popped up. And that will be the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 9.
And that's going to bring in Zeus Williams. And that's going to be 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Nat will end the inning. So nothing coming across for the Turkeys. No hits so far for the Turkeys.
Now batting,
And that's going to bring in Holden Tudix.
number 2.
And that's going to be right to Bunch Jr. He's going to scoop it up. That will be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
And that will bring in Joey Phillips. 1 for 1 today with a single. Bleth. Okay. Bleth Thomas. See, that's what I need. I need people to tell me. I will butcher names all fucking day. So thank you. And that is popped up behind the plate. Rahman with the catch, and that will bring up Thermos Monsoon. 2 outs in the inning.
14.
It's a foul out of play for Thermos Monsoon. So 1-1 count here. And that's going to be a shot straight up the middle. Base hit. And the man meat's got something cooking. 2 outs. Trevor Lopez coming up to the plate. Your name is pronounced sit on my face. Thank you. Oh, shit. Raccoon, I swear, man. 3 outs. Man, good God. Top of the 4th.
Now batting, the
And
first
Ray
baseman,
Colson will be coming up to the
number
plate here, the leadoff batter for the Turkeys. And that's going to be ball 1. Foul out of play. And that'll be right to T. He misses it. Tudix has got a shot here. And she is going to make it in there. So Ray is safe at first.
Number 1.
Beats out the throw by Holden Tudix. And that's going to bring in Mojo Rising. And high and tight there, ball 1. Got some hot, nasty speed. You're right. And that's going to be a 3-0 count. Just inside, 3-1. 3-2 count here. And Mojo's going to get issued a walk there. So 2 on. Mighty Bunch Jr. coming up here. 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be low, ball 1. Called strike there, 1-1 count. Nobody out, 2 on. And that's a shot by Bunts deep to right field. That is back. The warning track, and Dong Mattingly will get there. But that will advance the runner after they tag. So Ray tagging up from second.
The left fielder, number 7.
And that's going to bring in Skylar Kingsley. And that is just inside, ball 1. Runners on the corner, 1 out. And that's going to be right to Javier Brizzo. There's a tag, and what a double play by Javier Brizzo. Javier Brizzo with the mindset to make the tag right there instead of flipping it over to second. That saved plenty of time to get the speed. Nice DP there by the Man Meets defense and Javier Brizzo. 1-2 count here to Dong Mattingly Jr. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's going to bring in Skylar Stevens.
Number 23.
And that's going to be just past the stretched arm of the second baseman, Harry Cockenball, and that's going to be a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So first baseman Phil O'Brien up at the plate, 0 for 1 today. And just a bit inside, almost took his balls off. And that's going to be a 2-0 count here. 1 on, 1 out. And that is low and outside, 3-1. And a pickoff move, but that's going to be back first. And that's going to be right to Reyna. There we go. See? Reyna.
The pitcher, number 5.
And that's going to bring in Dusty T. 1-0 count. And that is popped up behind the plate. Rahman's going to get to that one. And that will end the inning. So through 4 and nothing on the board. Man Meets with 4 hits. The Turkeys just with 1. And we're going to bring in Tom Robert. And as we ball 1. One, 2 count here to Rahman. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Now batting,
And that's going to bring in Harry Cockenball. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's going to be a 1-1 count here to Cockenball. Foul out of play. And that's going to be a shot right to Dong Mattingly Jr., but he will get to that one. That's the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring in Luis Reyna. And that is going to be swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's going to be a hit into right field, but foul out of play. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will end the inning. So the top of the 5th, Turkeys still have nothing going on here. And you're going to be at the top of the order here for the Man Meets, and that's going to bring up a very tense Javier Brizzo. Not sure why he's tense. He made a great play, and there's a hit, but that's going to be stopped by Cockenball. Beautiful throw there by Harry Cockenball. Get that web gem. Put that in the highlights channel. Beautiful play there. Cocken robbed. That is exactly right. And that's going to be just outside. 2-0 count to 2 dicks. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be popped up. And that will be caught by Ray. And that will be the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
And that's going to be a called strike. 1-1 count. just outside, 2-1. And look at Joey Phillips. That almost, if that would have just been just a touch to the left, that would have went right over the bag, and that would have been fair ball. But it does not. It turns into a shot right to Ray. Gets the third out of the inning. And we move on to the top of the sixth. This game is going pretty quick here. Bleth Thomas coming up to the plate. Is that Bleth? Like Bleth Thomas? I guess that's how you say it. Strike one call. And that's going to be a roller right to O'Brien. That's going to be the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring in the pitcher, Zeus Williams. Zeus going to stay in the game. Don't blame him. Pitching very well. Little roller right back to Dusty T. That's going to be the second out of the inning. As if you were discussed by somebody, which I did. Blech. Like that, right? Blech Thomas. And that's going to be into left field, foul, out of play. And that is going to be Skylar Stevens there. He's going to scoop it up, and that will be the third out of the inning. Perfect. Thank you. That's what Tom's woman said to me. Perfect. And that's going to bring in a Thermos Monsoon here in the bottom of the sixth. High, 1-1 count. And that's going to be a single up the middle. Mojo Rising is going to cut that off and get the ball in quickly. And Monsoon held to first base. And that's going to bring in Trevor Lopez at the plate. And a pickoff move, and that's going to be safe back at first. Called strike there, 0-1 count. 1-1. And that's a shot deep. Trevor Lopez taking his ball deep, and that's going to be down and in the warning track. Mojo Rising is going to have to throw that in there pretty quickly, but that is going to score the first run of the ball game. Thermos Monsoon making his way around from first base to home. And that's going to bring in big, tasty, awesome meat in the relief. And that's going to have Don Mattingly licking his chops. And that's going to be a call strike here, 1-1 count. And that's going to be a roller right to Reyna. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. And that's going to bring in Skylar Stevens. And that's going to be a called strike here to Skylar Stevens. 1 for 2 today.
Ball inside.
It's a lot of meat on meat crime. I'll give you that, Rappy. 2-2 count, 1 on, 1 out. And swing and a miss, and that's going to be the second out of the inning. Skylar Stevens going down swinging, and that's going to be Phil O'Brien coming up here in the 8th spot. And that is going to be low, 2-0 count. 2-1 count here. 2-2 count, 2 outs, 1 on in scoring position. And that's going to be right to Bunce Jr., but he's going to field that one, and that will be the third out of the inning. So the man meets getting a run, and we are moving on to the top of the center.
Now the center fielder, number 1.
Bo Joe Rising at the plate. 0 for 1 today with a walk. And that's going to be 2-0 count here. 3-0 count here, and T working in the 7th inning might be getting a little tired here. And that is going to be ball 4, and that's not what you want to do in the first batter, walking Mojo Rising to bring up Mighty Bunch Jr. He is on fire, but still, I mean, things can happen. Foul ball. And that is going to be, look at the play by Holden Tudix, the 6-year veteran, showing you how it's done out there playing shortstop, and that's going to bring in Skylar Kingsley. And that's going to be just inside, 2-0 count. And there's a steal attempt. Thermos Monsoon has one of the best arms. You're not going to get a steal. That is going to be the second out of the inning. And that is going to walk the batter in there. I don't know why they even sent him if they're going to be in that kind of count situation. But Tom Rahman, nevertheless, coming up to the plate. And that is going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be a pickoff move, but he'll get back safely at first.
Off the plate.
So 1 on, 2 outs. Turkey's trying to do something here in the top of the 7th.
Go outside.
We're live here on international waters.
At the base.
And that is going to issue a walk.
Now batting the second baseman, number 11.
And that is going to be a shot here by Cockenball, but that will be playable. Don Mattingly making the run, making the catch, and we are now moving into the 7th inning stretch.
Now batting the
It's not much stretching. I am actually going to stretch, but Dusty T will be up at the plate here, 1 for 2 with a single today.
Nope, that's high.
And that's going to be ball 1. And that's going to be a shot by Dusty T into right field. But it looks like Thomas is going to get to that one.
Now batting
And that's going to bring up the top of the order here with Javier Brizzo.
number 9.
And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be popped up right of the plate. Tom Robbins going to get to that. That's going to bring up Holden 2. It's 0 for 3 today. Made a damn good play at shortstop. And that's going to be fouled off.
Right.
Swing and a miss, 0-2 count here with 2 outs. And, oh, I thought that was going to be called there. And just a bit inside, 2-2 count.
Right there. Out.
And strike 3. Tudix goes down looking, and we are moving into the top of the 8th. 7, 8, 9 hitters coming up
Now batting
for the Turkeys, and that's
third
going to bring up
baseman,
Luis
number
Reyna.
70.
Nope.
And that's going to be popped up into foul territory. Looks like Phil O'Brien's going to get to that one.
Now batting the right
Let's just talk about this for a minute as Blech Thomas comes up to the plate. 1 hit today for the Turkeys. 1 hit so far through 8 innings. And there was the second hit. Blech Thomas. He may have a disgusting first name,
Now batting
but he was able to put in a hit there. I'm going to
number
see
1.
probably
Now
Big
batting
Tasty Awesome Meat
number
going to be
99.
taken out here. Yep, Parra is going to come in as a pinch hitter. 1 on.
Nope, that's high.
And that is going to bring in
Steer right.
a swing and a miss. 1-2 count.
Right.
And that is going to be a swing and a miss, strike call, and that's going to bring in Ray Colson.
Number 20.
And that is just outside, 1-0 count.
Steve right. Steve right.
And that is going to be called strike here, 1-2 count, 2 outs, 1 on. They need Ray to do something here. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be foul out of play again.
That's outside.
And that's going to be ball 3. And there's a hit and run attempt. Not going to matter. Brizzo's going to get it. That will be the 3rd out of the inning. And we move on. Rapid Raccoon, or Rapid Spit on my face,
Now batting
is coming up.
center fielder, number 6.
And Joey Phillips,
Steve right.
who has just been kicking ass all season long so far,
Yep.
except for there, Ray Colson getting the 1st out of the
Now
inning.
batting
That's going to bring in Thermos Monsoon, 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk today. Look at that shimmy. It's one of the sexiest things you'll see in all the BHB. Hot Thermos coming at you.
Nope, outside.
It is 1-0 man meets here in the bottom of the 8th.
now batting
And there's a walk, and that's going to bring in Trevor Lopez.
16.
Steve right.
And that's a called strike. And that's going to be right to Ray Colson. That's a 3-6-3 double play for the Turkeys. That's what you needed. And now you're moving on to the 9th. You have the heart of the order coming up. You've got to get a hit here if you're the Turkeys. Mojo rising 0 for 1, 2 walks today. Let's see what Mojo can do. And that is going to be Called a ball.
Ball inside.
The corners are guarding the lines here.
Be right.
You have to in this kind of situation. 3-1 count.
Be right.
And that's going to be a call strike. Full count here to Mojo Rising. And that's going to be foul out of play. And that's going to be, oh, Dusty T was looking for that strike call.
The shortstop.
But he was able to just only get a walk. And that is going to bring us Sawamura.
Steve Ryan.
And that is going to be a nice little curveball there for a call strike. Here we go. Mighty Bunch Jr. 0 for 3. Looking to try to get a hit here. Hit and run situation. That's going to be fouled off. And look at O'Brien with the hustle play to get the out. And that's going to bring up Skylar Kingsley. Now double play depth for the infield. Any ground ball that gets hit here could be game over. 2-0 count. And that's going to be just outside 3-0. Should just let the pitcher try to pitch here. Make him give you another strike. I would have made him give you another strike. What are you doing as a hitter? 3-1 count. Make him pitch you 2 straight strikes. That would have been a walk. Swung at ball 4. And there's, speaking of swinging and a miss for Tom Rahman. 1-1 count. Runner is in scoring position now. A base hit to the outfield could possibly score. And there's a call strike. Down to the last strike for Tom Rahman. Full count. 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. And oh, strike 3 call on the outside corner. Wow. And the man meets. Holy crap, that was a bad call. I don't know about that. I don't know if that was a strike or not. Wow, what a way to end the game. But if you're the batter before Rahman, if you're Kingsley, you don't swing at ball 4, especially when you got a 3-1 count and he has to give you a strike. Just not good heads up concentration there by Kingsley in that situation. But nevertheless, the man meets do get the big victory here, 1-0. And that 1 run came in on Trevor Lopez. 1 for 3 today with an RBI. Thermos Monsoon, 2 for 2 with 2 walks. Had a really good game. This really just came down to pitching, right? Dusty T pitched a fantastic game. I am assuming that Dusty T will probably be the player of the game. 8 innings strong, 2 hits, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts, no incentive for you. Sawamura getting the 1 inning save. Zeus Williams taking a loss, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts today. And what a way to end this night here, this beautiful Tuesday. Well, not really beautiful for me, still fucking raining outside. But beautiful Tuesday. Dusty T is your player of the game. Check out our website, bigheadbaseball.com. If you haven't already, power rankings. There's an interview with the commish himself, Don Mattingly. That should be an interesting read. The BHB tonight will drop at the end of the week. We do have an interview lined up. I'm not going to reveal who it is. I will reveal that on Thursday. The episode will drop Friday. So I'll throw out a little teaser for that. Should be a really good interview. Never been on the show before. It's going to be a good time. So once again, thank you everybody for coming out tonight to the BHB. Thank you once again to Don Mattingly, the streamer. And we will see you all later on.